Okay, we're live.
Victims' Rights Act. It's called the VOCA. It's called VOCA, actually.
What is?
Victims of Crime Act.
Oh,
It went
gotcha.
through
I have
Congress and everything.
to get into my live stream so I could see my
Oh,
chat.
there you are. Okay, let me pull up Chrome so I can pull you up here. I'm just gonna mute. Oh, you're muted. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's called VOCA though. It actually went through Congress.
The victims thing?
Victims of Crime Act is what it's called.
Oh. Hi, Melissa. How are you, my love?
Oh,
Melissa
I don't.
is my charity helper. She's she's donated a lot.
Sweetheart, I don't think I'm modded in here anymore.
Really?
I just put in the chat again, so if you want to do that really fast, I just typed in there.
Okay, hold on.
Because we took me off there for a bit, I think.
What's the difference between a managing moderator and a standard moderator? Okay. Let me say hello to everybody. Hey, Melanie. Hi, Bite Me, TJ. Hey, Rabbit Old Bat. Hey, Joda. Hi, Sky Woman. Oh, managing mod can mod other mods. Okay, so that's good. Oh, I have to allow. She just texted me. You forgot me. I did not forget you. I'm texting you right now. I have to text. I have to let everybody know that I'm live. Doot, 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 doot. I don't know why that song is stuck in my head. Okay. Hey, Corinne. Thank you, Joda. So, okay. So, for my Shani people, this is about my stalker situation. So, I know a lot of you were confused about what the hell I was talking about. And I don't blame you because, hey, Lisa, well, why does it suck? What's going on? Why is Lisa saying that? What was I saying? Oh,
it's about the stalker situation.
Yeah. So I've been stalker situation. Someone beat me to it. I'm mad. So yeah. So I don't know. I don't care if you want to come up and talk. Like if anyone is allowed to come up on my panel and talk about this, like you're more than
once
welcome.
We're done.
Yeah, like
once we've gotten through it.
If you've been affected by this person, you're more than welcome to come up. If you support this person, you're more than welcome to come up. I'm not going to attack you. Rez is not going to attack you. No one's going to attack you. I just think that it's so confusing between my community posts and my like random videos about stuff that people are like, what is going on?
Absolutely.
Michaela's page. Hey, Astro. Hey, Sherry.
Hey, Astro. So this is going to be us just having a chat. We don't want to attack anybody. We want to give Ella the chance to say her piece and get closure on this because she hasn't had that chance to do so. This is about her and her story and not about an argument. It's not anything like that. So
yes, Joda, this is the woman. She did more than leave just millions of messages. I love you too, Sherry.
You're going to hear all about it. It's definitely more than
serious FOMO. You're so funny. I'm visiting Steve. Oh, it's okay, Lisa. I don't know about it, but I heard I had a stalker who was very dangerous, so I can relate. It's horrifying. It's been going on for 2.5 years. So, basically,
for you.
God, I don't even know how to it's such a long situation. I don't even know how to start it.
Why don't you start with the recordings first that you wanted to show?
Oh, that's right. I
That way
have
you're letting everybody come in
recordings.
and
Well, I
people
don't
can
know.
listen to that.
I'm everyone. We'll listen to the Hitman recording's been up forever. I know some people
Well,
haven't
yeah.
heard it, but the other ones. Oh, Joda, she doesn't just do it to me. She's done
Oh
it to
no,
Rez. She's done it to
I'm up here for
Astro.
a
She's
purpose.
done. I mean, like endless. There's endless people that this woman has
There's
done this to.
people that are scared to speak out publicly because of what she has done.
Mhm.
So
Hey,
it's
Marky.
it's frightening to some people. It was frightening to us even when it first started. So I mean, it is a lot of people that she's done this to, and over quite a few years,
Oh, decades, literal
even
decades.
outside of this community. Yeah, it's been going on since the 80s.
Yeah, literally 1987.
Yeah, which we'll see. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I don't know why this person became very obsessed with me and my life, but she did. And it became so insane. I have never experienced anything like this in my entire life. Like if you name it that is something like something that you could do to somebody, she's done it to me. I have
Mhm.
had uh God, I was swatted, I
Exactly,
was
Astra.
doxxed, I've had pizzas here, cabs here, limos here, animal control here. I literally have
Yep,
2 dogs. Um,
it's been a
I
lot.
just endless, over 1,200 different numbers this woman has called me from because I would just keep blocking them. So, I finally after hi, Nikki. Finally, after 2.5 years of working with her, because she had swatted my police department, called her police department, and that's what kind of got it kicked off because we're in 2
Yeah.
different states. Most police stations will tell you you're out of jurisdiction, block the person and move on. Well, that's
Mm.
not happening here because this person doesn't give up and she doesn't stop, and
You
she
can't just block.
is not mentally stable. So blocking her is a waste of time. So finally it took a lot of police work and a lot of going back and forth with them.
Yes, Melissa, 2.5 years.
Oh, a
Almost three,
female
actually.
stalker.
We're going
Yeah.
on 3 years.
She's a female. She's a 63-year-old female stalker, Marquise. It's like it's insane.
Hi, chicken cakes.
Hey, chicken cakes. Oh, why are you side eyeing me, chicken cake?
She's like, what's going on?
She's like,
So, you know,
what is this about?
Ella and I thought that we would just come on here and we would, we've had a lot of talks between each other about this all, and to tell the story to each other, to go back and forth about what's been going on. And we really didn't know how to tell everybody the story. So we thought we would just make it a conversation.
Hey,
And
Rick.
I can ask questions and she can answer them, because I've had the same questions that multiple people, I'm sure, in this chat even have. So I've been in their shoes, your guys' shoes, wondering, asking questions. And Ella has a lot of those answers for you.
Yeah.
And she wants to get them out there, not for you guys, not for Karen, not for, or INX, not for anybody else but herself. She needs her own closure in this. It has been a ride. And it's a ride that, like Astro even said, people have needed therapy. Like I've gone through therapy because of it.
Oh, so have I.
So is
So have I.
Ellen. It's something that you pick up your phone, and I'm sure so many people have gone through it where you see something that says scam likely. And our first thoughts are, oh my God, it might be Karen.
Mhm.
That's what happens because of what's gone on. Your mind automatically goes to it. And it's sad, but it's true.
Yeah.
So we're going to go through that. We're just
Yeah.
going to talk about it. We're not bashing, we're just telling the truth. And it may sound like bashing because the truth ain't exactly pretty.
Yeah, no,
But
the truth is bad. The truth is bad, and the recordings are bad, and the things that are said are bad, and it's a lot of
it's a
threats,
lot.
and it's disgusting. But I don't
It is.
want anyone else to ever have to go through what I went through with this person or any other person. I will tell you what you need to do to get this going and to get yourself justice, because I got my justice. This woman's on probation for a year. She's gonna lie and tell people that if I go, what she exactly said was, if I go live and discuss what she's done to me, that her probation will go bye-bye and she'll just show her PO. Because apparently I'm not allowed to talk to what you've done to me. Sad, but untrue. I'll talk about whatever
Really quick, Ella.
I've done it.
Really quick. I
Go
will
ahead.
say, and this is the only time I'm going to say it, I've never gone to any of those people with anybody's docs. And I will say that. I'm sorry that you've been told that, but I never would have. And I apologize that that's what you think, but that's all I'm going to say on the subject. I haven't. I've never given her any docs. She has said multiple things, and it's just not true. So I apologize for that, but that's as far as I'm going with it because this is about Ella. So,
Oh my God.
well,
How
I'm sorry,
childish.
but
This is
then
so
your
not. It's
proof
so
is not.
no. Don't be
So,
sorry. It's
anyways,
so not. It's so
so
not
I'm moving on.
even necessary.
Um,
Hey, Oceans.
I'm sorry that you can't,
She did
but
make
we're
your
done.
life hell too. Remember? Oh God. Listen, shit show supervisor. Don't disrespect, but
No,
we're not
I
here
don't.
to
But
talk
okay.
about any old shit. This is stuff that has nothing to do with what you're talking about. So you want to keep going, or you want me to sit here and just look at you typing in my chat? Because you're not going to get anywhere here with that shit. You're not.
What did you want to start with, Ella? Did you want to play your recording?
It got you doxxed. Guess what? I got doxxed too. I got doxxed multiple times. What happened? Did anybody harm you? Did anyone come to your house? Did any of that happen? Move on. Move on.
Honey, I'm
Let
sorry,
it
but I
go,
didn't
Elsa.
do it.
Let it go.
I don't know what proof you have, but I didn't do it. And I suggest you take it to your
God, how
police. That's what I
sad.
suggest you do. That's all I can tell you. I suggest you take it to your police. They can
It's
track
really
it.
good.
They can track it. And if it was me, then you'll find out that way. But take it to your police then. That's all I can tell you. So,
That's all you
but
can
this
do.
is not about me. This is about Ella and her story. So,
Anyway.
either please move on or take it to your police, but this is about her. So, what did you want to start off with, sweetheart?
I don't even know where to begin. So, okay, so it started with a glitter bomb she sent to my parents' home thinking it was mine. She injured my child with that glitter bomb, which everyone says is a lie, and I made it up and I stole that story from Beta. I didn't even know who Beta was when that happened. I have no lie about that. I had never been through anything like that in my entire life. I had never had anything sent to my house or anything. I didn't think shit like that existed. It was crazy. But for someone who's been doing it for decades, I guess it's not so crazy, huh? So she'll still say she didn't do it. She did it. She's done it all. She's had you name it, she has sent it to my home. Animal shit. I mean, you name it. She's done it. She has called me from over 1,200 different phone numbers. She has called CPS on me. It's like it's obsession and it's sick. And I'm real. Well, who I'm really interested in are the people that think this is a good person. You guys are the ones I really want to talk to because she's fooling you very, very much. And when you turn or you maybe separate yourself a little bit from her, she's going to turn on you real quick. And it's ugly when it happens. So I had to go through court and all of that stuff and 2 years of nonsense and trying to get a police officer to email me back. It was a nightmare. She called my mother, who has stage 4 liver cancer, at 10:30 at night on their house phone just to bash me. Like, who does that at 63? Like, my 14-year-old wouldn't behave like that. So whatever. The issue I've that a lot of people will ask me, because she's not every single one of her videos is about me or some probably made up animal story, but since she has gone through court, she has taken pretty much everything about me down. She still left some up, but every video was about me. It was insane. She said that I remember she said once that I wore blue contacts. My eyes are really proud. Like, just any lie she can make up. That's harmless and it's stupid, but it was every day and it was nonstop and it was just so redundant. But I forgot where I was even going with that. But I just felt like nobody would listen to me. Nobody would listen to me. I found her job. I called her job. I let them know that she was getting everybody's information from her employer, which she was. That's how she got everyone's information. That's what she would threaten people with. She would threaten you with, hey guys, I'm sorry if I'm not saying hi to you. Hi, waiting for karma. Hi, Daniel. Did I miss anybody? I did. I'm sorry. Yeah, Soren. I mean, I luckily I didn't have to spend money because of her. Thank God. Like I didn't have to hire an attorney or anything. But I'm so happy that she now can't ever contact me again, ever again in her life. So, I wanted you guys to listen to something. I really want to talk to anybody that's friends with this woman or associates this with this woman or thinks this woman is innocent and I'm just some crazy person lying about all of this. That's who I'd love to talk to, but I don't see any of those people in the chat. But please, if you're friends with her, come on up and own her. Come claim her. Let's see if one person will claim her as their friend. One. I'll wait. So at this point, I'm done I'm done with like answering different questions to people who don't understand the whole situation. So my whole point was just to answer everything, so you all know what's going on when I post some crazy community posts, and you guys are like, "Are you okay? Is everything all right?" Because you guys don't know what I'm talking about, and I know why. Because most of my content is not about this person, but that's just because I tried very hard to leave it be. I thought if I ignored it, it would stop. It didn't. And unless I got the course involved, it would still be going on. She's still to this day, even in someone's live within the last 2 days, there was no mention of me. It had nothing to do with me. She's in there with my name in her mouth every 5 seconds. It's like it's a sick obsession. And I don't know which recording to play first. I have the rape one and then I have another one. She threatens a child.
Well, if you want to start off with what the biggest thing that kind of got you here.
Her name's INXS of X Online. That's what I'm talking about.
Do you want to start off with the rape one? Because that's kind of gives people an idea.
Yeah. Okay. Let me pull that up.
Hi, Barb.
Hi. I can't see her, but don't worry, Barb. Your recording is up next. Unbelievable. Sorry, my computer is not being helpful. What are you doing? Give me 1 sec. I'm almost there. So many shiny videos. There's so many. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, of course there is.
Insane.
And we'll get into that, Libra.
I have to look. I haven't looked at the chat. I will.
More like she wanted to wife Ella up.
She what?
Astro said, more like she wanted to wife Ella up. Well, sometimes
How
it sure
sad.
feels that
What a
way.
sad situation.
It definitely felt that way. We can't say
Yeah,
for
it
sure,
did
but it
feel
definitely
like
felt that
that.
way.
Yeah, it did. Why this?
Absolutely, Libra. Yeah, we'll make sure you know what we're talking about.
Oh,
Because we know that there are people that
who's
don't.
confused? I will help them.
Libra Lori, she was saying that we don't know who you're talking about, and I was just saying that we'll make sure we get into that. We know that there are some people that know at least parts of the situation, and that there are other people that don't know.
Right.
We do know that.
Yeah. I'm just literally trying to figure out what's the best way to show you everything because there's so much. Like I have so many court documents of shit that she's now lying about because it's just so childish and stupid. But
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Magic Butterfly, if you mean when all of this stuff started with
okay.
the person, it started 2.5 to 3 years ago. I've only started like 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago.
Okay, let me share screen. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not even going to say that out loud, Astro.
Oh, I haven't even read it. Okay. Is this playing? Are you playing?
I can hear it, at least on my end.
You can?
Yeah.
That's weird. I can't.
Can anybody hear the recording?
That's so odd. That's okay. I have it on another video too.
They said yes, they can hear it, but it's low. It's very faint.
Huh. That's odd. That's okay. We'll figure it out.
She's fucking with me so bad. She's gonna deserve that, and they're gonna do it in front of her kids so she can fuck off.
That's so weird. Oh.
This is what needs to be done.
Hold on one second.
Just like he said that happened to.
There's another one that's better than this one.
We're trying to fix it just to give you a louder version.
Yeah, I just want to give you the version that where you can hear it. It's weird that it's low.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Me neither, but I will figure it out in a second. Do 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 do. I gotta take all my Aaron stuff down. Know what is
I know
happening.
you said you were kind of done with that.
Yeah, I don't want to
Let's
leave
move on.
that up. I wouldn't. It's just at this point, it's just disrespectful.
I understand.
You know what I mean? I just feel like.
Yeah.
All right, let's try this again.
He's showing options of how he can help me. To do the rape thing. Yeah, that's the one. I said, that option number 2. And he said, I can help with Ella.
They can hear it, but it's faint. I don't know why.
I went to him. I messaged him. I said, I'm going to need that help. And he said, definitely. That's not. I will pay anybody. I will pay anybody.
I don't hear it at all.
I hear it.
You do? Well, now I just lost it.
Yeah, we've been hearing it.
You still hear it?
Not anymore.
Okay.
But I was hearing it, yes.
Okay, so as long as you guys can hear it, I don't care. I've heard it a million times.
Listen closely, guys. I apologize.
It happened to a neighbor. He said, I can do things like this.
Let's see if I can make it louder.
He's showing options of how he can help me. do the rape thing. Yeah, that's the one. I said, now, option number 2. So you.
Can you hear it,
If
Jess?
you can get this.
Yes.
Okay. Can anybody else hear it?
No, he
Hey,
said,
big
he
ups.
said he could do that. I said, I will pay
It's just kind of faint, so when you be quiet.
if you do it, if it's done in front of her kids. I
That's so
just meant
weird.
option 2. He put 4 options of how he can help. Option 2.
Oh, I hear it
Hang on, I'm taking.
on my
typing
phone.
it so you see it. Option 2 is best. And if it can be done
Okay, we won't talk.
in front of 2 sons, what? Or the one. Oh, they're bad. Well, they're bad. Here. The second one is the best one. I'd rather him have somebody break him. He did time. Oh, he did time? No wonder they're screamers. He said, I did time. Number 1 option, number 3 option. Yeah. Oh my God, he went to prison. And he's connected. And the other streamer is a prisoner? What? And he is doing time for, like, what the fuck? We stream for money. So, does this guy live in New York? Let me go look.
Let me pause it for anyone that doesn't. What's the matter?
I was just gonna say, chicken cakes. She's talking about hiring somebody to come and rape Ella. That's what she's talking about. She's talking
Yeah.
about hiring somebody
Yes. This makes me so mad that I
in front
can't
of her children. That's what she said. I'll have him do it in front of her children. That's what she said.
It actually gets worse than that. That's humanly possible. Sorry. Commercial. Skip ads.
Buffalo, New York. Wow, that's a long ways away to go rape somebody. No, he's not going to do it. He can connect people to do it, not him. He says he's connected with people. He came out of prison. Oh. He came out of prison a year ago.
You guys have to tell me when it's over because I don't know. And now Jess is gone, so I can't hear it. Tell me when you get to the end.
He says no. What is no?
It is disgusting.
Oh, he streamed in Buffalo. He's not from Buffalo. Okay. Why are weapons on the bed though in the hotel? Damn. Jesus, what?
Crazy.
Chain her up. She could be chained. He showed the chain on the bed in the hotel. Better be ready because, oh my God, this is the best guy ever. It's like I'm glad he came to me. He's got a chain on the bed.
I'm so sorry. It's hard to hear. I don't know why it's doing that. I know it's horrible. She's talking to my friend Sherry, Kitty Boo. Oh, there's Jess.
At her house, there are
You're fine.
3,
Had to answer something.
3 revolvers. Oh, well, this guy that did to rape somebody gets away with it.
Thank you, Bungee Jumper.
Well, that's not going to be good. That's funny. So 1K. No, are you kidding? They're not going to go like in there. He's probably going to catch her outside the door. School. No time to get a gun. Rape. Maybe have him do it in her car. She has revolvers in her home. This is disgusting, Karen. It is disgusting. I like it. No, this is where she pushed me to. So fuck her. And even Jamie said she was
Yeah,
dead
these are
now.
bad people.
And Jamie hasn't talked to her.
Yeah, Sherry was definitely in shock. Sherry was like, "Oh my God, what do I do?"
And Jamie and made it look like it's between them. But then Jamie said, "But look at the bubbles. How come it's not showing?"
Is it almost over?
Who exactly saying it? It's only on the top where she put her name, kind of like it was a text from Jamie, and it's not. So it did look kind of funny.
I know. It is insane.
Yeah, so I need to, she still didn't message you when she was answering me by text? I mean, that's weird.
Hey, D.
She's really busy right now with the kids. I don't know. How come she's texting me? I don't know. I don't know anything about that. Yeah. Maybe she with you and not me. I don't know. Maybe she doesn't know. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, well, we should just tell her to keep your name out then. I mean, your name wasn't even supposed to be brought up. She brought up your name. Nobody else has brought up your name in this. She did a few minutes ago with a text saying, Sherry doesn't want anything to do with you and has it and all this bullshit. I don't want to be involved with none of you. Yeah, that's what I said. She doesn't want to be involved in this bullshit. You mentioned her, and she said, no, she can't stand you, and then she said that. Well, yeah. Let's get back to the guy who wants to. Yeah, I'm going to talk to him in a minute. He just gave me a number to call.
Oh, thank you, Lisa Hobbs. You're a sweetheart. That's very
Just
sweet.
remember, sweetheart, they can't hear very well.
I know. I don't know how to fix it. I can't hear it at all on my end.
500 now. Let's get him on the phone.
I have it on video too.
I'm not going to out him out. He's a criminal. Yeah, I'm going to have him do. I got
StreamYards is annoying that way.
I'm going to do that.
We'll get to that, Melissa.
Why wouldn't I be able to hear it? You know what I mean? Like, Jesus.
I would just go ahead and stop it real quick.
Stop it.
So, yeah, I would just stop it real quick because it's so hard to hear. So,
Okay.
let's just break this down here. So, basically, she is telling this person, his friend, that she has been in contact with somebody that has offered some options for her on how to take care of Ella for her. And option 5 is to rape Ella in front of her children and then to
Unalive
unalive
my 4-year-old.
her 4-year-old in front of Ella at that point. So, and she's laughing about this and giggling about how it's going to be so great and ruining this is going to be so great. And it's absolutely sick and disgusting. This is the type of person that we're dealing with.
So you think she would have learned from this, right? Let me grab my iPad. You'll really be able to hear something.
This was the
Buckle up,
point.
Barb. Here we go. Hold on a second. Because this, what I'm about to let you guys happened 2 days ago.
Yes, Marquis. We'll get to that. This has gone to court. That's why we're talking about it now. So we'll get to that. Yes, hi Sherry. You're pulling something up, Ella. Is that what you said? Did she step away?
Okay. So I have another recording that's a lot. It's going to be a lot easier for you guys to hear because it's right here on my iPad. So I can just play it for you. Just give it a second because, of course, my son had to. Yes, this is about crazy stalker Karen. Hey, Reality Nancy. How are you, honey? Just give this 1 second to start. Her name is really Karen. Yes, unfortunately. Yes. It's the worst name you could have nowadays.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Where do you keep going?
I'm sorry. I told you I had a few errands I had to run this first like 30 minutes. So.
Unacceptable.
I know. I'm sorry.
How
Can't
dare
help it.
you? How
I know.
dare you?
I know. It's for your lovely child, though. You know, you're singing Elliot. So
He is mine.
if that makes it better, does that make it better?
Yes.
Okay. Good. I get a pass.
Of course,
All right.
my iPad is dead, so now we have to charge it.
Okay.
I will turn on in a second.
But
That was disgusting. So that was the
after I
first.
do this, I'll be home.
That was the first recording. You would think she would have learned from that. I wish I had there's so much. There's so many vile things, but this recording she left for Barb's talking about her child. It's quite interesting. And what was Marquise's question? He wanted to know about court.
If the police and people had law enforcement had these recordings.
Oh yeah, they have everything.
I said yes, and we'll get to that.
Yeah,
and we will get to that.
There's literally that's why it's funny. Where are her friends? Where are all the people that support her so much? And she's got all these amazing friends. Where are they? Where are they at, Karen? Where are they?
Did you say that you wanted to go through? You wanted to go through the recordings and then talk?
Yeah, it just turned on, so just give me 1 second.
Okay.
It's funny.
So
not one of the people who have something to say are here to say shit. It's interesting. I could say some names, but I won't.
We figured we'd go through some recordings and then we'd kind of tell you the story of what kind of's gone on.
Yeah.
But at least the recordings give you an idea of what Ella has dealt with. At least at the moment, Ella has been the one that's kind of dealt with the brunt of everything. The most. I would definitely
no,
say.
love, Yamaha. She has no in real life friends. But she'll tell everybody hates this. She'll say the same thing to every single person she leaves nasty voicemails or threatens or does. You have no friends. Nobody likes you. Get a job. It's the same. Literally, it doesn't matter who she's talking to. It's the same thing. Same thing. Stop, Silas. It's all projection and it's all insane. And I've worked in the psychology field for a very long time. I've dealt with people who are not mentally stable. When you start doing things like this, and now the police are now you're getting arrested. She was arrested for it. She's been arrested 3 other times for this behavior. You think, click, like maybe I should stop fucking with people, but no, not for her. So
she denies being arrested for this one, but it's on court paperwork.
Oh, this is great. This one is fantastic. I can't wait to play this one. I wish this mother effer would turn on.
So, I was gonna say, I have heard the same thing about her getting somebody fired. I saw that comment. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody got FBI involved. We only know what's been done to us. We don't, and some additional people. We don't know everybody that she's hurt. So I'm not sure what other people have gotten involved, but it would not surprise me with some of the things we've seen go on.
Oh, not at all.
We can't confirm or deny that, but we wouldn't be surprised.
Oh no, I 100% think she did that.
It would not surprise me.
Did you threaten to call your job and your husband's job. She called my job, what she thought was my job.
Yeah.
It was actually my best friend Liv that she was talking to.
She called my
Which
job
is
and my
hysterical.
husband.
She even says, and I have that recording too, if anyone's even interested in it, that I bullied Gia so badly that she took her own life.
Yeah.
Okay, this is what she told someone who she thought was my employer, to get me fired so I would not be able to support my children. Like, that's how sick this is. So I'm done. I was quiet for a very long time. Very, very
Yeah.
quiet. I didn't want to talk about it. I didn't want to do like just wanted to
I didn't want to
not
mess up her
not
case
do
either.
this.
She didn't want to mess up. We didn't want to mess up what Texas was doing too, because it needs to be clear
I
that
wanted
the case that is against
she was
Karen,
proud of herself, Astro. You're absolutely right.
the case that is against Karen, it needs to be made clear that it's not Ella versus Karen. It's the state of Texas versus Karen.
Yeah.
And she broke Texas state law, so Texas has put charges on her. It's not
It has nothing to do with
charges that
me.
Ella has placed.
She thinks
which is
she
why
thinks it's
it's
like me
ridiculous to
versus
say.
her. No, honey. It's not us.
Which is what makes it even more
Yeah.
ridiculous to say that Ella can't talk about it. There is something called the
That's another
victim's
thing. I was
rights.
not allowed to do this live today because apparently that's what she thinks, that I'm not allowed to speak about this. Now, I've been through hell for 2.5 years. You think I'm not going to talk about it? No, I just wait for your courtship to be over. I'll happily talk about it. I won't stop talking about it because you will never do this to another person again. You will never hurt another person again. Ever. Not on my watch.
There is victims of a crime act that it really is a thing in this country that victims have rights to discuss what has happened to them. In all actuality, Ella could have talked about this long before now, but out of respect to the DA and what they're doing, and they, not wanting to make it more difficult on them, things of that nature, we decided to wait. But she's more than allowed to talk about it, and the paperwork that we're going to be showing is all public information. It's not anything that's private. That like anybody could go online, make an account for the state of Texas website, and
it's
view
Harris
it all.
County District Court. Go look it up.
Like, anybody can do it.
Right there. It's got my name in it. You'll know what case it is. It's very, very, very obvious. Anyone can look at it. I'll post it for you guys. You could look at it yourself if you'd like. Ashley said you can speak on her case against Karen. Barb, I don't know a whole lot about. I don't want to say anything that's. I'm happy to talk about it, but I don't know all
Ashley
the
can come up,
details.
but when we're done talking, Ashley can come up. We'd love Ashley to come up. I was actually talking to Elle about this. What was it, yesterday or the day before? I said it would be great if Ashley came up.
She can come up.
I would love it
Does she want
if
to come
Ashley
up?
spoke about it. Well, remember you said you wanted to get through everything first. You told me mine too.
Let me see if my thing is checked. If my thing is.
People are dumb ass drivers. I swear. You can't even have like a motorcycle in this. I just watched somebody like almost hit a motorcycle.
That's terrifying.
Crazy. Yeah, like I just watched it 3 lanes over from me. And for like to be completely transparent, I am not holding a phone. I am not on camera reading a chat or nothing at this point. I am right now. So I'm being transparent that everyone is hooked up, like you're hooked up to my radio, and I'm talking to you like I'd be talking to my husband on the way home.
I have it's CarPlay. I have it too.
As transparency. So I just know that as I was leaving the house, I had seen 2 comments, so I thought I'd answer. So.
Oh, I believe Ashley. Oceans. I 100% believe her.
What?
Because I know how evil this person is.
Ashray? Believe Ashray? Yeah, I believe her. I absolutely
1000%.
There's not a doubt in my mind. At this point, anything that someone says about somebody, I don't believe.
Okay, let's see if this works. So Barb, this was left. Are you ready, Barb? Because I'm ready to play your recordings. Hope you're ready.
Oh, these are the ones we're gonna do for okay.
Yeah. Well, what other ones did
I
you
know
want to
what you're
do?
talking about. Oh, I don't
There's
know
so
what
many.
I didn't know which ones. Oh yeah, that's true. You were gonna do one about all I can really say is owls to remind you, but
Oh, that one was great. That's a great one to play.
that's the
I'll
only
play
other
that
one I
one.
know you said that you wanted to play because you've
Yeah.
never shown it before publicly, at least. I don't think.
I need
Other
to make
than
sure
that,
people know that I.
I know after you showed what recordings you wanted to just talk and answer those questions and stuff. I know you said that.
Yes. Let me just make sure the person that was on the phone with her is okay with me playing it.
Okay. We're sorry. We wanted to be able to play some of these recordings for you, but we are going to get into some of the things I'm sure a lot of people have heard and are questioning, and we'll kind of tell the story a bit. It'll be story time.
Which one was it?
You said something
Oh,
about
the
what
silly
she
one.
said about the wife and all that. Right?
Okay. Yes.
Isn't that what you told me? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get to fully listen to it when you sent. I only heard part of it because I had to take.
This is so ridiculous. This is taking so long to play a damn recording.
Well, if you want
All
to play
right.
your next one, and then we can talk, and then we can play more recordings later if you want. It's up to
What?
you.
It's fine. It is fine. So this was Barb. This was 2 days ago, right, or 3 days ago, right? I just want to be right.
Sounded new. That first one sounded new.
But do you? Let me drop the link so anyone can come up if they want. I'm telling people they can come up here like a tough guy. I didn't even give the link. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry.
Remember, you said
You guys can come up, but I'm not. I will give you the link though. Like, what the fuck, Ella? Get it together.
Just remember, you said you wanted to get out everything first. You were upset. You told me to remind you.
I know. I'm literally. This is okay.
So make sure you get out what you want to say.
I will. Oh, trust me.
I know you will. We've talked about this too many times.
Too many times. This
times.
live has been planned
This live
so
has
many
been-
times.
We have discussed this so many times.
Okay, so here is the.
We're moms, though. Like, we're also
Here is
moms.
the link. If anyone wants to come up, you are more than free. If you think that you and I don't get along because of this, just know I'm not going to be nasty. I won't be cursing at you. There'll be no fighting, none of that. Just if you're friends with Karen and you claim her, come on up.
And this is
I'd
about.
love to hear why.
That's what this is about, too.
Because she tells everyone disgusting things about me that aren't true, and I'm over it. This is a joke.
Well, and
we're gonna have to give this a minute because it's not charging.
Well,
correctly.
you wanted to talk about that too, remember? So
Which part?
Like about some of the questions that you've gotten about like why would you be nice why would you be nice to someone at times who has done these things to you, Ella? Like you wanted me to ask these questions. Why would you be nice to someone who has done these things to you? Like I asked you these things when we became friends.
In fact,
that was what we first said.
Yeah, that's so. Rez had come to me on my comments and was like, "Why would you send her anything or be nice to her or talk to her if she's
I had my own questions.
terrible?"
Yes, I had my own questions about it, just like we've seen in comments.
Yeah, like
why would you do that?
Which makes total sense. Like I'm sitting here saying this person stalks me and makes my life a living hell. Why would there be any text between us of me being nice or whatever? So my answer is that I literally, after this amount of time of harassment, you get to a point where I mean, like I couldn't even leave my cell phone on. My cell phone was on do not disturb all day because she would blow through my battery before noon every day.
It still
My
is.
mother is sick, so it's like, oh, is that my baby?
Yeah,
You okay?
I'm okay.
You're okay. You look good.
Mhm.
I love you.
I
Oh
love
my
you
gosh.
too.
Hi,
Are you
Miss
hungry?
Fox.
Do you want me to send you something to eat? I would love.
No, no,
You
it's
look
okay. I
good
don't
though.
need.
That's what
Thank
the first
you.
thing she said. She said to me the other day, I'm like, you look beautiful.
You look
Uh,
gorgeous. You look great.
oh my God, thank you. That's because they're pumping me with vitamins.
That's why. That must
Shit
be it.
tons of vitamins. Mm. Lots of
Well,
drugs and
whatever it is,
vitamins.
you look great.
Whatever it is, it's working, girl. It
Mm.
is working.
This is day 6 with no liquor, and I'm dying.
I know, but it's day
I'm sure.
6. It's gonna get so much
And
better.
tomorrow, guess what? It'll be day 7. So
Yeah.
you're doing amazing.
I saw Ella was live, and I said, okay, maybe I can make my first appearance because they said I go to tomorrow. I'm going to another treatment center where they don't have to walk me to the bathroom because right now my vertigo is so bad that this really hot Jamaican nurse has to follow me to the bathroom. So
Oh my god.
I know it's a
So
crime. He's like so hot.
not a crime. You're
Hmm. You don't even know. I've been drinking so many liquids. They're like, "Oh, you need to drink water," and I'm like, "You don't even know. Just keep sending
right.
him in here."
Well, you're probably feeling very dehydrated too.
I was, and his name is Marco, and I'm just so dehydrated, thirsty as shit.
Oh, I know. It's gonna get
But
so much better, my love. It's gonna get so, so much better.
You should be proud
uh,
of yourself. You should be
Who is
very
the
proud of yourself. You look
lovely in
great.
bed? Marquise, that is Mrs. Parker, the famous Mrs. Parker.
let's Miss Parker with the hot top bun, looking like Kiki. I'm looking
You
like
look
Felicia from
you look good though.
fucking Friday.
You look fabulous. You look a hell of a lot
Miss
better than I would look.
Mm.
A
Miss
hell
Parker,
of a
you
I'm
look
lot better.
absolutely
I'm so
beautiful.
I'm
You look
happy to see
beautiful.
you. I'm so happy to see you. That you look so good and I'm so happy for you.
Yeah, you look glowy
You
and
too.
healthier. It's gonna get so much
Thank
better.
you.
You'll see. Trust me.
It's been a
Absolutely.
I've been trusting you, Ella. That's why I'm here. Ella's the one who talked me into this shit. Oh, you should
That
get
was
sober.
amazing to do
You
that,
need to
yes.
be health. You need to be healthy. Yada yada yada.
And now you're gonna be. And you're
I know
gonna
I'm a
be
nag, but
thanking
I
her
love
later.
you. I love you. I can't help it.
Oh,
We
it's so
all
awesome.
love you. We all love you and we're all proud of you and
First
we're
it
all here
was
for you. And if you need
fucking
a burger, I got
it
you. You
was
hungry? Send me your order.
it's all the white women first.
What?
All of their white woman energy and they're like, oh my God, you gotta get
White women
The
sober.
white
energy,
women.
yes. We're giving it to you, I
And
guess.
Yes.
yes. And then there's the black girl energy from LA anime and
Oh my god,
fucking
I just
Good.
talked to her. I love
all my
her.
babies. Yeah, there's so
You
much.
need all that energy. That's what you need. And we're all
Yes.
Thank
ready
you.
to give it to you.
I
Yes.
appreciate you guys. And I guess it's good to pop my face in and let everybody know that I'm alive.
You're
Wasn't good.
alive
I
and you
didn't
look
run
fabulous.
away.
And I
I'm
want
just
you to text
dealing
me
with
your order
recovery.
immediately.
Okay, I will text you my order.
Are you hungry?
I am always hungry. I'm fat.
All right. You want okay. You're fat. You're fat now.
If you're
Yes,
fat,
I
I'm
am
skinny.
fat.
If you're fat, I'm skinny.
That's
And
what he said. You're fat.
I
I'm
ain't
6'1".
skinny. I
It's
guarantee you I ain't skinny,
200.
honey. I got
Let me
pudge
tell you
in
something.
places we
It's
shouldn't have pudge.
2000. It's
Chicken Cake says she gives
2023.
you all her white
I can
energy.
identify. I can identify however I want, and I identify as a 700-pound white woman in Canada. So y'all need
That
to
is
run me
true.
my money.
So does that mean I can actually identify that I'm like 110 pounds?
Oh, thank you, rabbit old rat. Thank you so much. Rabbit Old
Thank
Rat is
you.
super proud of you, Mrs. Parker.
Everybody is.
you.
Sure of
My
it.
name is
You're a
Chantal
badass.
now. I
Good.
Mhm.
Good.
I identify as Foodie Booty, and I demand money.
You identify as Foodie Booty and what?
I
She
demand
she
money.
demands money.
I
Oh,
demand
I don't
money.
blame you. You deserve it, and I think you should get some. I'm with
Yeah,
you.
I'm
Is that
gonna
what she
be
does?
Foodie
I know
Booty.
nothing about Foodie Beauty. Does she demand money? Maybe that's what I
I
should start doing. Just demanding
I
money.
feel like that's what she
demand it.
does.
Yeah,
Yeah, I do feel like
I'm
that's
I'm
what the whole
down. Let's
stream
just start
is.
demanding money from people.
She just
Let's
looks
start
at you and
demanding
says,
it.
"Give me money." I'm like, you right there, give me money. You didn't wipe your ass. Give me money. Give me money.
I don't know your name. Just give me some of your money.
Just
Open up
give
your,
it.
drop me. Oh, let me put your Cash App up. Hold on, Mrs. Parker.
Yes, actually.
Everybody
Definitely.
wearing
It's
yellow socks should donate because you're a murderer. Anybody who has yellow socks on right now should donate.
my son has yellow socks on right now.
I'm sorry, mine are white with pink
Oh
stripes.
no. Your son is growing to be a murderer, but he's so cute. He'd be
Probably.
like
Have
the
you met him?
cutest.
You met him. You know him.
That's what I'm
You
saying. Yeah.
yeah,
Like I think
for
he would be
real.
just like the
Oh my
cutest little
gosh.
serial killer.
Oh,
Yeah.
Melissa,
I
thank you.
laugh
I
at this
love
because I know
you.
this child. I laugh at this
Thank
because I
you.
know this child.
I was like, I know that child. Liam,
Right?
that's my
Melissa
dude.
sent me a Cash App. Thank you,
Right?
Melissa, so
I
much.
agree.
Okay, what is your she
Oh,
eats
Text
what,
you.
babe?
Oh,
What is
you know
she
what? I
eat?
do not know it by heart, but I know it has a Z on it.
I'll find it.
Yeah, I'm crazy. I had like 100 people sending some lady named Miss Parker money for like a year, and then she finally realized what was going on and sent it back. And I was like, oh, that's funny.
That is fun. Oh, at least she sent it back.
She was nice. We gave her some money though. We gave her like half of it because she sent it back.
Oh, I found you. Okay.
I feel like a hobo.
You are not a hobo. Stop it.
I do. I feel like a
You're
hobo.
going through a change in your life, a
There's
positive
not an
change.
ounce of
And
lipstick on my face.
what? Who's kissing you?
Doesn't matter who's kissing you. Look at my shark. He's eating ramen.
He's very cute. He
Yeah,
doesn't look like a
Laura
shark,
got
though.
him.
Are you sure that's a shark?
It is. He's just really fat. He's Chantal. His name is Chantal the shark, and he's really fat, and he's eating
Mm-hmm.
ramen. There's this
Nice.
dorsal
He
fin.
is eating ramen.
He has a little teeny dorsal fin. It's not his
That is.
fault. He doesn't have gigantic fins. Okay, don't fin shame him.
I'm not. Okay. I
Okay.
saw Finding Nemo.
So his name is Chantal the fish shark.
You
Chantal the
just said,
shark.
Chantal or Sean Paul?
Chantal the shark.
Chantal, like food. Got it.
Yeah, Chantal the shark.
The fact that he's eating ramen is a riot.
Yeah, Lauren got it for me. I don't know
It's
where
cute.
she got it.
Very
Adorable.
cute.
Yeah, and just like Chantal, he has a little penis. A little penis.
Does he really?
Just like Chantal, he has a little penis.
Little penis.
I know too many people with a little penis, and it's a bad look.
You do,
But
don't
have
you?
you ever met
We've
have
had
you
this
ever met a
conversation.
man with an intruded penis?
Oh gosh, I don't
Oh,
know
is
if
that
I
a
want
thing?
to.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
Japanese shark, Mikey said.
I don't know if
Yeah,
I want to.
little
That
inverted
personally.
penises. They
No
exist.
offense.
It's called an inverted penis.
I'm gonna grab the iPad. Hold on.
I don't know if I want to meet that. No offense to anybody, but you know, I don't know. It
Well, I
doesn't
mean,
sound
it's
like
hard to
fun.
meet them. I'm just saying it's really hard to meet one. They're always inside.
You know.
Yeah, you're not going to meet one because they're always inside, darling. They're going to come in here and poke me with stuff eventually. I know it.
I know. I was just gonna say they probably don't
If I
leave
do,
you
you're
alone,
not gonna have
right?
any time. I might as well not take you if I go back to the house. It's already 4 or 5.
Eventually
Resi's
they
yelling at
will.
her
They'll
child.
poke me with more shit.
Are they in your room?
Not yet. They
They're
will be
coming.
soon. Hold on. There we go. I'm trying to fix my camera. There. There. And if they do
Hi
come in, then I
there.
know.
Hi. I let. Yeah, of
I
course I
had
let you in.
Yeah.
I had to come up because I love you, Miss Parker. I'm so glad to
Aw.
hear
Me
you and
too.
see you, and you got this. Like,
She does.
Yes,
She's
I've
a
been
strong ass
crying and
bitch.
crying and crying.
no, don't cry. Dry your eyes. You're beautiful. You got this.
And we're
She
already moving
does.
through the we're getting the worst parts of it are over, they said. We
That's
did the
right.
worst did the
Good.
worst parts, and now it's on to the I want a cigarette. You know what? They won't even let me fucking have a cigarette. These assholes.
No nicotine, no patches.
They
Wow.
won't give you a patch.
Got tons of patches.
Oh
High
gosh, I
five.
don't blame you. I'd be right there with you. I would need that
All the
nicotine.
patches. Look how many
All the
patches.
patches wouldn't work for me
I
either.
I
They
I
would.
don't
I
blame
vape.
you.
I
And
would
they're
have
Yeah,
all
but
for
25
something
yet.
I
special.
vape
You know
too.
what's funny? They're all funny patches. So like the little orange one up here, this little teeny one, that's the one to keep me from running away. It stops your fight or flight. All the rest of
Like
these are
the
nicotine
babies.
patches.
That is
I
so
don't blame
funny.
you though. Like, but part of it has got to be the actual act of smoking, though. That's where I would
Hmm.
be.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
why if
like
they took
being
vape
able
away
to.
from me, it wouldn't be good. Like they could give me all the nicotine they want. Not gonna
Yeah,
matter.
Yeah. When I stopped
I want a
cigarettes,
vape.
I used a straw. I would
And
just
then the
hold a
other
straw.
horrible thing, they make you feel like a baby. Okay, so it
They
goes like
really do.
here's your juice, here's your little juice box.
They do. Do you like your nurses? Do you have good
Yeah,
nurses?
like roll into
No, I
it.
have
Love
amazing
the
nurses.
babying. Love the
All of the
baby.
nurses are amazing. They are.
Exactly.
They really are the best nurses. The sweetest people. Psychiatry team is great.
Awesome.
I have a young psychiatry team who's super cool. So they're all about, ooh, new case study. You've been drinking since you were 8 years old. Let's get in this. You
Yeah.
know, yeah,
I hear
I'm
you.
glad you're so well taken care of. That makes me feel good.
yeah.
It's nice to be like babied, baby it up.
Be taken care
Sometimes
of.
you need it. After oh so long,
Yeah,
sometimes you just need that.
I don't
exactly.
want that. Y'all are weird.
I know
Just
Ew.
you say
enjoy
that, but
it.
I
Just
know you
enjoy
say
it.
that, but sometimes you just need it. Even if
Yeah,
you don't feel like you want it, sometimes you need it. Your body sometimes
Mm,
needs it.
it's
my
definitely
That
a
is a
time
lot
to
of
bedroom.
just.
patches, Marquise.
I have.
Marquise said
They
that's a
got
lot of
me.
patches.
They got me in the old people bed. That peeps if you get out of it. It
They did
tells
that to
on
my
you.
husband too. Like they're just
It
keeping
tells
tabs
on
on
you.
you.
Yeah, it tells on you. They're like, oh, you
It
thought you was
does.
going somewhere, bitch? Not today.
Not
It
today.
does.
You're staying right in that bed.
Not
Better
today,
go get
babe.
the juice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
every
They found
time I
my
try to get
husband
up.
outside smoking a cigarette with his hospital dress on, with his ass hanging out in front of the emergency room with a
Yeah,
cigarette.
because that's where I belong. I am an adult human person. I should be
Yeah,
able to go smoke me a cigarette. And then
yeah.
I even tried to look at the windows and I was like, oh, maybe I could smoke out the window. You can't smoke out these windows. They
You're
don't
on
know how
Oh
to,
timeout.
no, you can't even open the windows.
you
Silly.
can't
You're
even
on
open them.
timeout. You're on
You
a
No,
can't even
timeout.
open them.
no.
They
You
go,
just have to
if
deal
I
with the patches.
even if I tried to smoke in the bathroom because I thought about it, of course, I was like, all right, if I
Yeah,
get, of
of
course,
course.
of course I thought about it.
Of
And I was like,
course.
okay, I get a rag and I wet the rag, right? And then I just blow into the wet rag.
I used to blow into the toilet bowl. I just think like, oh, the smoke's going right in that
That's
toilet bowl. I'm gonna
that's
flush
not
Why
and
the
working.
toilet bowl, chicken?
Because when you flush it, it
because you
causes a
flushed it.
vacuum and it
Yes.
Is that
sucks
chicken
all
cakes?
the
Yes.
listen.
We got
Is that chicken
Barb, we
cakes?
got Mrs. Parker, we
I
got me and
know.
you, we got a whole party.
Oh,
I'm
hi,
gonna tell you
chicken
right
cakes.
now. a crackhead and a drug addict will know how to make some
I didn't
shit
realize you
work.
were on
That's right.
Okay, you're
That's
gonna
right.
figure it out. I was
You
trying to
blow in that
figure.
bowl.
I really was. I even tried to. I was like, "Oh, maybe I could just blow smoke and
There you go,
grab
Lisa.
lobster." I
Yeah.
was like, "Just
You just get
Oh,
desperate.
Alyssa.
You're like, this will
Yes.
work.
I see.
This
this'll
will
I
work.
see
work."
tape too.
Yeah,
Don't tell anybody.
You're funny.
it's sad. It's so sad. Come in. Are they knocking for me?
Uh-oh. Knock, knock, knock.
I was low on iron and magnesium.
Mm, I, I
I
don't
have
know who's.
yet to meet any MK Ultra people, but I have asked.
Oh,
I have
shit.
asked.
Oh, no. Have
Cigarettes
they
are
offered you
considered.
ketamine therapy yet?
No, no ketamine. No
Oh,
ketamine. But I
damn.
did get
I'm
some of that
just kidding.
baby brain juice. It was really good.
That's good.
My insurance covered it. I paid extra.
Thank God for insurance, right?
Thank
I got
Absolutely.
goodness.
I got
Freaking
some of that good old stem cell IV juice.
yes. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm so
It's
happy you're
amazing.
somewhere where you're comfortable. That's awesome though.
Me too. I love
There's so
hearing
many
about
centers out there. I remember my father went to a center that he was just absolutely uncomfortable with. They were rude. They were, they
Oh,
didn't help him much. And it was, granted, it was the one that he went to that was court ordered, but and the one
mm,
that he went to willingly on his own was much better. But still, it shouldn't be that way at any center. So
no.
I'm
yeah,
so
good
happy that
care.
you're somewhere where you're comfortable and they're helping you and you feel
Thank
comfortable. Because
God.
if you don't feel comfortable, you're not going to follow through with it. And I wouldn't blame you because if you're uncomfortable, what is to give you that motivation to stay and get it done?
Yeah.
It's
No,
just
I
It
got
just makes
about
it
so
to.
that makes
difficult.
me so happy.
Yes.
I'm really happy that it's Laura is the god right here in this situation. If you guys want to know the truth, Laura is the person who stuck it all through. She was the one who yelled at the doctors, who fought with insurance, who um, did all the things.
That's awesome.
That's my homie Laura.
That's awesome. Well,
God bless
cheers to
Laura.
Laura.
Yes.
Ella
Cheers
was
to
Cheers, Laura.
Laura.
backup.
I
Thank
don't
God
know you,
for
Salute.
Laura,
Laura.
but you're awesome.
Well, yeah, that had
Yes,
I.
salute.
Yeah, Laura was the lead on the team. Ella was backup, and then I had
That's
a
awesome.
little team of assholes ready to
It
run
was
in and
bad.
do shit. So I was good.
I don't know. I
Damn.
think Ella is
I
definitely good backup. I would have to say.
Damn, I could
I
have
would.
been on that team too. Ella and I could have
Yes,
just back and
totally. I have
forth.
to grab
Yeah.
my charger. Hold on.
Ella's an
It was like
amazing
just
teammate.
getting through
Absolutely.
the
Yep.
Thank
paperwork.
you. That's very, very
It
sweet.
was the
I have to
paperwork and
grab
the
my
red
charger.
tape,
Hold
and
on.
insurance companies want to talk to other insurance
Oh, I
companies.
need to.
Oh yeah. Well, that whole insurance company thing is a huge bitch because my husband, it took a year to find out my husband had MS from a
Oh my.
fucking fall because insurance companies want to fight MRIs and do all of
That's
this.
sad.
We're not doing the test, and we're not doing
Yeah.
this. It doesn't
Yeah.
qualify. Yada yada
Yup.
yada.
Yup. A year
That's not
later, yeah,
right.
you got MS. So cool, cool. Thanks, guys. Yeah.
Yep, you got MS.
Yeah. Imagine, like, what the fuck?
That's not right.
No, it's but
It's messed up.
Oh,
But
it
he's
is.
gotten
This
the
is
help
life.
now.
This is life, guys. Did anybody ever tell any of you that life was gonna be easy and a fucking party?
Exactly.
yes.
No.
But he's gotten the help now. Chicken cakes. He's gotten the help now, though.
Oh yeah, no, now he's in the, after they figured it out a year later, now he's in infusion therapy. He's got a whole thing, but it's still like fuck, a year went by. It could have been a lot less pain and all of it that he went through if, we could have had the MRIs of his brain and the cervical spine done a year prior. It's just
Yeah.
Mm.
it's sick. It's sick. But that's the world we live in. So you got to just deal with what you're dealt, right?
That's
Well,
sad.
I have good news outside of the bad news of that. My liver's good.
Nice. See?
Yay.
That's a good thing. How about the kidneys? Kidneys are good. If the liver's good, kidneys
Kidneys
are
are
good.
cool.
Yeah.
Kidneys are
Yeah.
cool. Livers are good. They told me my organs are decent. Like I'm not,
Yeah.
they told me to stop smoking, and I was like,
Yeah.
okay, great. And that
Of
was a good
course.
suggestion. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, that's news. Like, oh, I should quit smoking. Oh, I didn't even think about that ever.
yeah, I'm thinking about stopping the nicotine and just going to marijuana.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's
I was thinking about that.
I think that would, I
Um,
mean, in my opinion, I think that marijuana helps everything. I mean, even my husband, he'll get his opiate pain meds, and sometimes they don't help as much as him getting a good indica or something that's, for pain. Like, I've seen pharmaceuticals not work when, you know, marijuana does.
exactly.
Yep.
I'm thinking I'm gonna stick with my marijuana,
Mhm.
which is not a bad thing.
Nope.
But if
Nope. It's
everything
from
goes
your.
good, apparently, my crazy isn't as crazy, or I'm just more in control of my crazy.
That's good.
So, so that's a good
Whatever
thing.
whatever whatever you're being labeled with, whatever kind of crazy. I love whatever kind of crazy or not crazy or whatever person you are. I adore you. I have since day one, and that's not
I
just
don't
me
know
being
who I am. That's the crazy part.
i I don't know who the fuck I am either yet. But you are definitely, your heart shines through. You're an intelligent person with amazing thought process and so smart. It's like I commend you for I can't keep a fucking straight thought to even say like you're amazing, I'm just chicken cakes. I'm just retarded.
Okay,
I'm
I have
gay.
a problem. Can anyone hear me?
Being gay.
Yeah.
Okay, because my mic's
Yeah, I
not
can hear
working
you.
and I had to unplug it. So that was taking so long. I'm sorry. But everyone can hear
No
me?
worries.
We can hear you now.
Okay, good. All right.
Yeah, chicken cakes is being hella gay. Tell her to stop.
I know, because I love you. I would totally fly over there and find you and just give you a big hug because I just love you. I'm being like a gay white chick. I know, I know.
We're all from Mrs. Parker. We all are.
Hmm.
Have your order yet, ma'am? I'm waiting for your order. Where did she go?
Oh yeah. Oh, her food order, right?
Yes, I told her I'd get her a burger. Where's Barb?
That's what I said. I'll buy her a
I'm right
burger.
here.
Okay. Are you ready for this?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so this
Do you
was
want me to give
the
a little bit of a backstory, Ella?
yeah,
Oh, Barb's
quickly
here.
because we
Okay.
have a lot to go through, and it's
Oh yes, we
getting
still have to go through the court stuff, Ella.
yeah.
Oh,
With
oh, okay.
We still have our court stuff to talk about. Do you have the drive folder? Okay, so
I'm
I'm going
gonna
to give
jot
a
down,
little
you
bit of
guys.
a
I'll be in
backstory
chat.
here.
you
Okay.
okay,
You get your stuff up. I'll be in chat.
okay.
Love you, chicken cakes.
You can come up anytime, chicken cakes. I don't know where Mrs. Parker went. That was weird.
I'm sure she'll be back.
Screen went gone, and then she was gone. But
You
I
know
told
what,
her I'd get her
Ella?
a burger.
Miss Parker looked absolutely fabulous. I've just been sitting here looking at her and
Oh, she's
thinking,
back.
I don't look that good on my best day. Right? You know? I'm right there with you. I think that she's awesome and she looks fantastic. All right,
Agreed.
so I want to give everybody a little bit of a backstory on why I have gotten these horrendous emails or voicemails that I got on my phone. Now, keep in mind, I got these, what was it, 3 days ago, and it would have been 3:30 in the morning, her time. Okay. So she was very jacked
Oh,
up. You
stop
can
it.
hear it in her voice. She's, she's
Karen is very wide awake at 3:30 in the morning. You have to wonder what she's doing at that time. But the
We don't
reason
wonder.
that
I
She
need
she's
to
told
hear
us.
this
sending me
story.
these
Tell me.
messages, the reason that she's sending me these messages is because she's furious that I won't speak against Ella. And I have been, and now, Karen knows it, so I can say it now. People have been coming to Ella and saying, why is Barb being so nice to Karen? Well, the reason that I've been allowing Karen in my breathing space is because Karen has been giving herself up and showing her ass all over the place. And if she's going to give me incriminating things to say, like when she was in the courtroom and looked at the bailiff with a gun in his belt and told me, not only voice wise but also in a DM, that she was thinking about grabbing the bailiff's gun out of his holster. I mean, this is a very dangerous person. So I'm just sitting back waiting for, her to give me all of this information on what she's planning on doing to Ella. And so after a while, I just got completely sick and tired of it. And oh, yeah, you guys, it's true. She wanted to grab for the bailiff's gun.
Yeah,
And I've got that both in her voice
she tells Barb,
and in
'cause
her
that's
DM.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
I forgot about that.
So I did a live not too, what was it, 2 nights ago on Karen, but Karen is furious because I blocked her and I told her I wanted nothing more to do with her. And so she started going after me and my children. Granted, my children are young adults, but I think that those of you who have children will agree that it doesn't matter how old your children are, they're always your babies.
Right.
So,
Of course.
3 nights ago, these were the messages that were left on my voicemail.
Let me know if you guys okay. Oh, I gotta make it louder. Can you guys hear it?
Yeah, we all just need to be quiet.
Mute.
Running your mouth. How about you get a job? You know? Ruined. I love to ruin people. So you're on my hit list, bitch. So you need to stop with the bullshit. You wanted me to unblock that. Like, you know that something coming to her? She's full of shit, making it shit. So the video was like, yeah, being shared by everybody. You knew that she faked the suicide. You were right in the middle of it. I'm in contact with Dita. We've been talking last night. I didn't watch your fucking live because everybody makes fun of you. You're a fucking joke. And you know what Alex said about you? You'd like to know? You're a piece of shit. And you make friends. I think we were friends. You're a joke. You were never a friend to me. You know? And then you jump in and real quickly. You're a two-faced piece of shit. And I'm glad that Chris is good. You know? So again, don't say my name, Barb, because now you're fucking stuff. You're fucking his bitch. And then your son's gonna be ruined. Watch what I can do.
My son
You
is
haven't even
ruined.
seen anything yet. So you can go to hell. With me, and I wasn't saying anything bad about her. I was talking about that. That's what I'm talking about. And you're so fucking two-faced, saying just shit and everything. You know, because people and something else. This is $122.
$822.
I made a video with the receipts that I know. And you thought I took down Ashley's video? No. And guess what? Other people are sharing it now. And it's also in Discord. I let everybody have it. She's a piece of shit. She's insane. She never lost her job. She sold her car because she couldn't handle and you even said she was cringy and you didn't even like her when she was in the Abba's group. You know, you're the biggest fucking snake ever. Like, yeah, we're going to be doing a live. And I was on a live earlier, but it was about you. I'm fine with Angie. Are you jealous of her? She's very pretty, you know? And you look at you. They put a picture of you. Your face is all wrinkled and you look older than me. You're pathetic. And then they call you one guy.
No one looks older than you, bitch.
You're a loser. And we made fun of you in Discord when Wilbur was talking to you. You were practically hitting on him and you thought you got him.
Okay, let me pause it there.
Okay, so that was the first one. And here's the second one.
So this message, I'm going to look it up. Message saying, today's message is his account company. What did you say? I never told you.
Bye, Melissa.
I took time off to go to trial for Jorge. I went back to work the day after Labor Day. That's when I started back. Are you crazy? Oh, and then this other job that I'm taking, well, that's something else that I'm going to do. Well, I didn't show it, but I screenshot everything that you said. You were even calling me friend and kissing my ass. I was doing screenshots of everything, including the voicemails that you were leaving. So how you friend? I never considered you a friend. I told, you know, and I told for my friend Jamie after the shit you did to her. I have receipts, but she takes you back. I even talked to Vita. Vita shows me receipts. It's the money you borrowed from her. Bad boy, everybody, though, you know? It's going to be a live on you. You're going to be surprised at who else is going to be involved on that live. But you're a piece of shit. You're a loser. Get a life. Get a job, bitch. You were reading me some messages and you know, throughout the night. I mean, you don't work, bitch. You haven't worked in quite some time. But I got you, bitch. So don't fuck with me. Don't say my name. I got your number. I got everything on you. I got your fucking social security and your son and your daughter. So don't fuck with me, stupid bitch. Stop lying. Stop saying my name. Look at you get a drink in the crystal because I told the fuck out of you as well as others. Nobody likes you anywhere that you go. You're a laughing stock. You can't even go in the chat. And remember, Oceans is when I called you a Nazi. You know, and I fucked you up because there is no case against Bad Boy. I'm not sure of that because I fucking looked your life. When do you think I was in that chat? You didn't tell me to come out and behave in chat. You were begging me to come in there and shit. And you're a snake. You acted like you were against Oscar, but you went in chat and hit people up for money. And you're a fucking snake. You were trying to start shit between me and about her. All I said was upset about that aftermath. That's it. But you're a two-faced bitch. And I love how Crystal laughed at you and that lie that she made when you're screaming at her like a dumbass. How about you get a fucking job? You know, you can keep a man, right? But you were trying to get Jamie to break them up. You know how stupid you look? You know, your son is going to struggle for you, so fuck you, goddamn cunt.
Yeah.
You made a penny out of me. I never called you a friend. You were calling me a friend, and we laughed about it because I record, remember? I record everything.
So do we, INX.
I mean, okay.
So that was that. So that was 3 days ago. So obviously we learned nothing from harassing people or threatening people's children.
Right. And I know that it's hard for you guys to hear, but let me just give you a brief rundown on some of the things that you may not have been able to make out. She said that she's got my social security number and both my son and my daughter's social security number, that she's going to ruin us all. And she also is
to ruin people.
Yeah, she's going to ruin all of us. She says, and Ella and I were laughing about this. She kept telling me to get a job. Now, you guys have to understand that according to, if you tell the story that is going around right now, that is not a story, it's a fact. Karen was not employed when she went to court. That is a fact. And the reason that that is a fact is that we have a court document stating that she is unemployed. Unemployed. Okay. And so
Yeah.
she tells people like me to go get a job. I'm working between 45 and 50 hours a week. She thought that I worked at Goodwill. I
Why
don't.
is it
But
anybody's business?
she
Who,
found
who, who
some
cares who
woman.
works? That's just, it shows you how that bothers her that she isn't working, because that's
Yeah.
always her goal, to get a job. What do you care if I or Barb has a job, or Rez has a job, or Mrs. Parker has a job? What do you care? What is it you do? Pay our
I
bills?
want
No.
a trust fund,
So I
baby,
don't
for all she
understand.
knows.
It's just
Yeah.
No,
It's
no. Don't you
absolutely
remember?
crazy.
Don't you remember? She got me fired. Come on now. She got me fired.
oh, that's right.
She got me
But
fired. Yeah, she got me fired. I'll let her think that.
But
Yeah.
here's something that you guys want to, want to just make sure that you understand this. She throws around the name Jamie B, Nancy being Nancy, and Beta. These are supposed to be her 3 besties. Where are they? Where are they? They are, believe me, they're in the chat.
Not
I
here.
Believe
don't
me,
know how
they're
they're
holding their
besties when all
breath.
she used to do was talk shit about them to us. She used to talk shit about all of them to us.
That's what she does. She talks shit about
Absolutely. But
everyone to
they're
everyone.
So how do these
desperate.
people stay friends with her if all you're doing is talking
I
shit about them?
I don't know, but I want to
But
just make one
when
thing
they're
very, very
useful,
clear.
that's good.
I want to make one thing very clear. Something that Karen is very fond of throwing around is that somebody named Ocean Starter, who is in the chat right now, did this, did this, did this. Let me tell you something. Ocean's daughter and I are very, very good friends. Karen is full of shit, and she likes to throw her name around because Ocean's daughter has also caught Karen showing her ass. I mean, believe me, if you guys say anything about Karen,
Out.
she's going to make up
What?
these stories about you too.
Oh, she made up stories about Ocean's daughter?
Of course she did. Absolutely. Because
She
she
said.
knows that she and I are friends.
What did she say?
Oh, she says, well, I heard this from Ocean's daughter and I heard this from Ocean's daughter. The hell
I'm
she
sure.
did. Ocean's daughter has caught her showing her ass a million different times. And I just wanted to make sure that that was clear, because she does mention Ocean's daughter and she's full of shit. Full of shit.
Yep.
And Ocean's daughter is in this chat right now.
Yep. She's more than welcome to be here, because none of Karen's friends are here. Where's her friends? Where are your friends at, Karen? Where's all the support that you get? Funny, no one's got your back. Not one person.
Where's Jamie B? Where's Nancy being Nancy? Where's Beta?
I don't know. Nancy being Nancy said that I haven't seen nothing yet, and she was going to make my life a living hell. But I've yet. I don't even know who she is.
Yeah. Nancy being Nancy, don't you worry about it, dear. Your live is coming up at the end of this week. Don't you worry.
I don't even know the woman enough to care. Like, do whatever you want. I'm an adult. You can't threaten me. This isn't high school. You're not going to go have sex with my quarterback boyfriend or anything. Like, we're in adult land now. It's just pathetic to me that this is how these women behave, and have all this, there's endless text messages and bullshit. But
do you know
these people are
Ella,
just not here. But they're watching.
Ella, do you know that Nancy being Nancy, made an IG story with a map going to Ocean's daughter's house?
Oh yes, that's been done to me also. Yep.
And the crazy thing is that Nancy, and no offense to anybody who lives in a trailer, I mean, that no offense at all, but Nancy is talking about, oh, well, me and my house and my husband and all of that. Is your husband aware that you're giving out money to streamers like Ski Mask Andy, Nancy? Is everybody in the community aware that where you would like to appear all high and mighty, you yourself are living in a dilapidated trailer?
Oh, I didn't like I said, I don't know anything about
I
Nancy.
mean, these are the friends that Karen thinks that she has, right?
Yep. And says they're wonderful people to her. They're My boyfriend tried calling her husband. I'm just reading the chat.
So, Karen, if
just,
these friends are so wonderful, if
where
you
are
love
they?
them so much, why are they not here defending your name and claiming you?
Sad.
Because Ocean's daughter's name has been thrown around, and I'm here defending her name and claiming her. I'm here defending Ella's name and claiming her.
And who's Chris Sack? Anyone know? Anyone know who Chris Sack is or where that person came from?
Well, Suba Stuba has a theory.
Oh, I know. I spoke to her this morning. I have a theory too. Can you guess what it is?
Mm-hmm. And I'll tell you something, whoever Chris Sack is, when I find out who they really are,
What do you think it is,
I'm going to
Barb?
have...
Who do you think? Take one guess.
Well, I know who you think it is.
Yeah. They immediately went into Carissa's chat and said that Ella, you'll die when you hear this. I have the text message. I will post it. Ella called Rick's GoFundMe and said it was fake. I also contacted Dominic's mother, who I don't even know her name. I also contacted her and confirmed that she pays all of the medical bills and Rick doesn't. I did that. That's what Chris Sack said in a live, like yesterday or the day before in the chat. I think it was Carissa's. I'm not sure. I have a screenshot of it. You tell me that's not Karen. Who the fuck else would say that?
And nice try, but both Rick and Sue know that Ella is a very good friend of theirs. Ella reporting the GoFundMe. Ella has donated to the GoFundMe.
Exactly. That's exactly what I said. I was like, why would I? And I love Dominic, so why would I?
Sorry.
You're fine.
It's absolutely absurd.
Mm-hmm. It's sad, and it's got to stop. And if this woman comes after any of you, you need to tell me or come to me, and I will help you get to the right people who let them know that she's harassing you, because the harassment is way over for her.
Speaking of, as a forewarning, Karen, I wouldn't send pizzas to the address you have of mine because I don't live there.
Pizzas have been sent, cabs, boxes,
Karen, every single thing that you do is being sent to your parole officer. Those messages that you sent to me that were a little bit hard to hear on this live, but that's okay because we'll play them for anybody who wants them. Those voicemails are going to your parole officer, Karen. I want to ask you, how dumb do you have to be on a year's probation against harassing somebody online and yet continue to do it? And by the way, 2 nights ago, she's not supposed to have any communication with Ella, yet in front of 136 people on Rick Bastuba's chat, she was addressing Ella.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got screenshots.
And for what reason? It had nothing to do with me. I wasn't the topic of conversation. So why bring my name? Why go into a chat to bring my name up? Just to be a pain in the ass, just because she can't contact me herself. It's insane, guys. Like, it's insane. I cannot tell you the hell this woman has put me through. And I'll be damned if I'm going to let her do it to another soul. I will not. She will never, ever get away with doing that again. I will go. I know who to go to now legally to make sure she doesn't do this anymore. Because she thinks this little probation thing is a joke. She's sadly mistaken. Now it's 6 months. Sweetheart, it's a year. You have probation for a year. You better be passing your random drug urinalysis. Don't mention me. It all says it in your probation paperwork. Should we take a look at it?
Yeah, and if anybody is getting harassed by Karen, please let me know. My DMs are always open. I would really like to know.
It's disgusting. And I'm just done with it. Done. She's not going to harass anybody anymore. She's done harassing people.
Yes, she does hashtag Ella in all of her videos. She does.
And why? Like, for what purpose other than her own attention? Like, get a fucking life. Leave me alone. I just want to be left alone. She cannot. She can't go a day without my name somewhere. It's insane. It's insanity. Shiloh, my DMs are always open. Oh, I love you, Shiloh. You're such a sweetheart.
The names that Karen goes by on YouTube are In Excess.
I'm sorry, Mark. Am I
Peaks.
saying your name right, honey?
What?
What'd you say?
Yeah, Miss Parker's been reporting Karen for 2 years. Yeah,
Yes.
In Excess of X and Peaks something.
Peaks Cartel.
P-E-K-E-S.
Peaks _cartel. She's got other ones, Stizzy and all the insane. She's got so many alts. And the cop that I worked with went and got all of her fake email accounts and found her IP address, and they all link right back to her. It's so funny. Rashley Bridgewater, huh?
Yeah, that one.
Interesting. Just endless nonsense, and it ends now because this woman doesn't belong on the internet. She doesn't belong around anybody.
That's right, Ocean. She has like 4,000 phone numbers.
Oh God!
She does.
Oh God, yeah.
Over 1,200 of them. So literally over 1,200 numbers she's called me from.
At least, yeah.
Yep. That's sick. I mean, you need a lot of spare time on your hands to call someone from 1,200 different numbers. I wish I was exaggerating.
I apologize. My phone died. And then,
calling from 1,200 numbers. How are you working? How are you employed?
She's not employed. She told the court
Oh, yeah.
she's not employed. Where is that form?
Yeah,
I'll
there's a
find it.
form of that. We do have a form that says she's unemployed. She signs off saying she is indigent. That doesn't mean you took time off work.
No,
That doesn't. When you take time off work, you're still employed.
you're still employed.
So that's a bullshit excuse. And I'm sorry, my phone died, and then when I got back on, it decided to do an update. So
Fine. You're
lovely.
fine.
But yeah, that's what it is. It's not. You're not unemployed at that point, unless you would like us to call and tell the court about how you really have a job, and you're lying to them. I mean, we can definitely do that for you.
She doesn't have a job.
The thing is, guys, is that when people speak up and they want to be heard, like Karen, with all of her stalking of Ella, or Nancy being Nancy, trying to act like a thug, when you want to be heard, you can count on me to make sure that I will make sure that you're heard. I will bring it to the attention of everybody and make you look like the freaking asshole that you are.
That's very true, Lisa. And
Karen,
there's no offense
Nancy,
to anybody who is
Jamie,
indigent.
Rita.
There's no offense to anybody here who truly is indigent.
No, not at all.
by any
Not at
means.
all.
It
She
is.
said her family ran up,
That's not what it's about.
got her a private attorney, and ba 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 ba. And by the way, if you're going to threaten people with your family member who's a hacker, remember that that person can be contacted, and I will let them know that you have threatened that person's abilities to hack. And you know what I'm
And by
talking
the way,
about.
and Ella, you know that she actually wrote that to me in a DM.
What, that her brother
That
was a hacker?
Yeah,
said that
and
to multiple
also that
people.
she was now getting a part-time job doing that. Karen, you have to know that every single thing that you sent to me, I gave to Ella, and therefore goes right to your parole officer. You
And
need
we
to
don't
think of
believe half of
everything
it.
that you ever wrote to me or said to me. It all went to Ella.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't being a snake. I never denied
No.
Ella. You want to tell me all of these crazy, incriminating things that you're doing? I'll hear them. And
Oh yeah,
I'll
Barb
pass
was
it
right
along.
there. Barb was right there telling all everything.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Ash, if you want to come up, you're more than welcome to talk about what she did to you.
Yeah, we can talk about the court stuff when everybody's done.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a drive folder with all the court stuff in it,
It's
so we can do
insane.
that anytime.
It's insane.
I
I mean, what we
don't
have
know
gone
how.
through, just collecting information and getting everything,
That's
and
all I've been
dealing and
doing.
going the back and forth, her police department and mine, and then the crime victims unit, and then the DA, and then the other DA. It was just like, when is this going to end? But I'm glad that we worked it out, because this moron is going to walk around saying that she's going to get 6 months probation and I'm not allowed to go live and talk about this. Well, here I am, bitch, talking about it.
Yeah,
You show me that you get 6 months probation and the probation goes bye-bye now. Go show your PO this.
Didn't she have Bride saying something about only 3 months or something?
2 months.
2 months. Yeah. Talk about this in 2 months. What do you mean 2 months? She has a year. What is she telling
First
you
it was
people?
2 months. She told, I think it was Sherry, it was 2 months. Then I
And then
think
it
she
was
told
6 months.
Bride 6 months. And no, it's a year. It's a year.
Yeah, it's a year. So there's no talking about
And you
this
don't
with
make
her.
it a year.
And
It
for
doesn't matter
information,
if it was
Bride,
1
we don't
month.
want to talk about it with her even in a year. This isn't, yeah.
But it doesn't even matter if her probation was 1 month or 1 week, because within a couple of days after court, she was trying to get me to go third party to talk to Ella on her behalf,
She did that with quite a
which
few
of course
people.
I screenshot all of that, Karen, and I gave it to Ella.
Yep.
Believe me, there are no secrets.
She did to a
And
lot of
call me a
people.
snake all you want. I never pretended to be your friend, Karen. You're not. I'm not your friend.
Nobody's
I
your
was
friend.
just an
Yeah,
interested
there is
pair of
nobody that will
ears.
claim you as a friend. Not
No,
one
Well, at least
person.
no
I was
one's come
just
up
an
with us.
interested pair of ears that was listening for things to help my friend Ella. That's all I was, Karen. That's all I was. And
I'm
I never
loving her.
pretended to be anything more or less. Just an interested pair of ears.
It's a new one to hear that I doxed people to her. That's a new one. I haven't heard that one yet until tonight.
You
That's
dox
a new one.
people? Who said
That's
you
according.
doxed
That's what
anybody?
I was hearing in chat. I'm like, well, that's a new one I hadn't heard yet.
Was
I
that
hadn't heard.
person in the beginning?
Yeah. Somebody
Yeah, I
said in
think
chat that
she
I
said that
doxed
you
people
caused
to
her to
Karen.
be doxxed. I don't know who that was. I don't know anything about it.
Somebody said that I doxed them to Karen. I don't know what that. Yeah, that's the one I hadn't heard yet. So it's
We're not
interesting.
doctors, and we know Karen's address. It's on
Oh,
all of her
no.
court papers. We know Karen's address.
I've known her, and it's crazy because I've known her address this entire time. I've never once doxed her to a
Yeah.
soul.
No,
Very
I
true.
never doxed her. I never did any of the shit she did to me to her. Ever. For what? For what? Would that make me a better person? If I slapped her freaking address all over the place? For what? To be at 63 years old, to be as immature as you? No thanks. No thank you. No thank you. How embarrassing that you are literally near the age you can't actually retire. You actually have to have a career to retire, but you are near retirement and you behave less immature than my 14-year-old son. My 14-year-old wouldn't do the shit you do. But
No, that's correct. That's correct, Astro. The only thing we ever did was call the job that she said she was getting people's private information from to tell them that that's what she said.
she was
That's
getting
the only thing we ever did, and that's the job that she's upset that she got fired from. That's
but
all we
she
did. We
didn't
didn't
get
do
fired.
anything else.
She just chose to leave.
I just
We
want
didn't
to
do
say
anything
one
else.
thing.
We didn't badmouth her to them. We just said, look, this is what she claims, and we would appreciate it if you did an investigation.
And they sure did.
And they did.
And I
So-
do want to mention one thing about Ashley Ray. I'm not going to be telling her story because she's not really able to say anything until certain things happen. But there is a court case, or there is a case against Karen. What Karen has done to Ashley Ray is absolutely despicable.
Agreed.
Despicable. And I want to tell you guys something. The reason that she puts up so many videos of Ashley Ray is to hurt me, because she knows that I think that it is absolutely disgusting what she has done to Ashley. And so every time she gets mad at me, she said, and I'm going to put up those videos on Ashley. So every time you see a video on Ashley, blame me, because I was shooting off my mouth telling Karen that I thought that she was a horrible human being to do that to Ashley. Believe me, Believe me, Karen, you're not going to be able to do it to Ashley either.
I just wish it would just stop. I mean, people have been through enough. It's just
Look,
enough is enough. When do you
this is the way
get
I look
tired
at
of
it.
making other people miserable? I can't imagine my whole life just being making other people miserable because I'm miserable. Like I can't imagine that. I
This is
just
the way I
can't.
look at it. If you don't know Karen completely and you start to get to know her, you treat it almost like a Crystal situation where you're trying to be nice, you're trying to help her out and go, look, just leave. You know, you believe her at first and you say, look, I'll gladly be your friend and help you out. And you treat it just like everybody has with Crystal, and you try and help her and this, that, and the other, and then nothing happens and you start to learn more and more and more and more. And that's how a lot of us have dealt with Karen, have come to know her. I've heard it multiple times, and it's sad, but it's true. And it's sad that she feels the need to do the things that she does to people. And I hope she gets the help for it one day. I truly do.
God, I don't see that
I
happening.
know, but I don't
wish.
hope
I
it's
mean,
for
I
her
wish.
sake.
I actually had like compassion at one point. Like this is an unstable
Well,
person.
let me make it clear though. I don't hope it for her sake. I hope it for the public's sake, everybody else around her.
Oh, I
Um,
know. I know.
Or else multiple people go through the same thing you've gone through, and that Astro's gone through, and Ashray's gone through, and I've gone through, and so many others have gone through that don't even know they've gone through it with her. Some people I can tell they've even come into this chat don't even know that they've gone through it with her specifically. Yes, my
Well, you
goodness.
guys are nicer people than I am. I have no compassion at all for Karen. She threatened my
I don't have
children.
compassion for
My
her. Actually.
compassion went out the door a long time
Are you
ago.
kidding me? This woman threatened to blow up my car, and she didn't care if my children were in it. I don't have compassion for her. I have compassion for the people that deal with her, but I do not have compassion for her. Sorry, my dog is a little whiny tonight.
I
That
just
beautiful
can't.
dog that's on my
I think it's so
little screen.
funny that I think it's so funny that not one person can step in here and defend her. So I can't wait till
Not
the
one.
next video where she's telling everyone how she's got so much support. Everyone supports her. Oh, one here
Yeah,
she said
that's my puppers. I'm sorry. I've got a puppy at home, and he's a bit of a whiner. He can sound like a cricket a lot of the time.
Who's Shadow?
Des.
No.
How he does his little.
Oh, did you see what Ms. Parker said? Karen went on a site to get a hitman. Site owner FBI at least 2 times. She will be going to prison.
Holy shit. Maybe
What?
that's what people meant by FBI are involved. People were saying that earlier, remember? People were saying FBI is involved with her now. And we were like, well, we wouldn't be surprised.
That's crazy. Could you imagine?
Like I said, we know what's gone on with us. We know what's gone on with her court case with Texas, that when they finally listened to Ella, we know how all that's gone, but we don't know behind the scenes of other things. But it would not surprise us at all.
God only knows what other people that she's done this to are doing themselves.
I mean, we've seen her history and like her criminal history of going back to 1987 for the same stuff, guys. So I mean, this is not this woman's first rodeo. She's got one case where she was accused. I don't know if it was actually a conviction or if something else happened, but she was accused of identity theft of a woman. So I mean, like, this is not new for this woman.
Oh, Marquis, I'm so sorry. Marquis lost his cat. I'm so sorry.
Oh, I am so sorry, Marquis. That's so sad.
It's the worst. Losing an animal is the worst.
We've been through that. Definitely been through that.
Yeah.
It is sad. I've only got the 2 right now. I've got the 2 dogs. And I'm very lucky.
So looking for some new furries.
Well,
We'll help you.
If you couldn't tell, the one on my screen, that one looks almost like he picks his nose with his own tongue some nights. So you don't want this one, do ya? And you're just
Almost
loud.
24.
You're loud.
Oh my God.
You howl at everybody.
A long life.
You howl at everybody. That's what you do. That's a hound dog for you.
I had a question for you. You know how Karen always says that she has all of these supporters and that she just gained 100 subscribers overnight and stuff like that. So I have a question for you.
They're bought.
Why is it that when you look at Karen's YouTube
You say hi?
channel, she's got over 1,000 subscribers, yet she only gets maybe, I don't know, maybe 40 views and a couple of thumbs up. Why is that, Ella?
Them. She literally had a video up the other day. It had 19 views and 2,500 likes. It's on my community tab. You guys can go look at it. I screenshot it. I was like, tell me you're buying subs and likes without telling me you're buying subs
Can you say
and
hi?
likes. Like, people who have hundreds of thousands of subscribers don't get
There you
2,500 likes in 20 minutes with 19 views. It was just like,
Karen doesn't think that we're very smart.
no, she does
She
not.
really does not think that we're smart.
She does not. Not at all. Not even a little bit.
And by the way, Karen, I just want to say something to you. You had me going at this Astro Mom who is in chat, who I owe a big apology to. I am very sorry again, because this is the second time that a weirdo has tried to turn me against this girl. I don't even know this girl. Karen, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You really should.
Yeah, that's my hound.
What the hell?
All right, Jess.
I know.
I love the dogs and all, but Ash, do you want to come up or no? Ash said, "Thank you, Barb."
You're welcome.
I'm glad we could get that figured out.
Well, I'll tell you something. Karen is a real piece of shit, and she was out to blame you for a lot of things when it came to Ella. And I am sick of it. I really am.
She blames a lot of people for everything, yeah.
It's insane. It's insane. But at this point, we will no longer be like not talking about it. It's a big secret. What's going on with this? You all now know what's going on with this. And if she does anything to you, please don't hesitate to tell me or Barb or anybody, because it just, this has to end. I wouldn't wish what she put me through on my worst enemy. I think I was on the phone with you one night, Barb, and I had like lost it. And you were like, you need to go to bed. I was just so tired and so worn down. And she said something about, oh, I think your mom needs a call. And then I was okay. So I text my mother. Sure enough, she called her at 10:30 at night. My mother's going through chemotherapy. My mother has stage 4 liver cancer. She called my mother at 10:30 at night to tell her shit about me, as if my mother at 42 years old doesn't know anything about me. Like, who the fuck do you think you are to call my mom and start talking, or anyone's family? Like, I can't imagine calling someone's family member. Like, I just can't imagine. But the audacity.
Yes, but Ella, I can't imagine of anybody lying about somebody's family members.
Oh,
Karen does that as well.
I know. Well, I know.
Talk about bad juju. Holy shit.
Yep.
Karen,
Yes.
we're not as dumb as you think we are. Not even close.
Oh, you want the link, Astro? Hold on. We got to get Astro up here because she has plenty of stuff. I'm so tired, guys. I'm sorry. I'm so low energy. I'm like half awake. Here you go, Ash.
Yeah, she did. She did do a number on your family, Oceans. She certainly did.
I'm sorry, Oceans. That's terrible. And you shouldn't have to forgive it. What's the matter, Marquis? Ella, I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, that's revolting. No, I know, Lisa Hobbs. It's just to be cruel. It's just to be a cruel human being and be nasty and to hurt me, and knowing that my mom is sick and knowing that I'm going to lose my mother. That's what she does. She goes after things that she goes after my children, because what's worse? Someone who goes after your mom, your kids, like those are the people in your life that mean the most to you. So those are the people she goes after, because she doesn't have people in her life that she really gives a shit about. So what does she
I'm sorry,
care?
no sense. That's sad.
And Karen, we all know that you don't have a son. We all know you
Oh,
don't.
that's another thing. Nice nephew
Another
you got.
nephew? Yeah, it's
Nice
the nephew.
nephew. Trust me, we all know that you are not a mother, not because we figured it out, but because no mother behaves the way that you do, except mommy dearest. Okay? So there's no
Yeah.
way in hell you could have ever given birth to a child and behaved the way that you do now. Because
I'm so sorry to hear that, Marky.
mothers don't act like that. Mothers don't say they're going to unalive a 4-year-old.
Absolutely
say
not. Or talk about trans children the way you do.
Hey, Ash.
Hello.
To go after
Can
a
you guys
trans
hear me?
child.
Yeah, we
Ugh,
can hear you.
Okay, cool.
the
I just
way
came to
that
let you know that Mama Dearest said you had her fucked up. I'm just letting you know. Mama Dearest said you had her fucked up.
When?
She said she's nothing like Karen.
Joan Crawford. No more wire hangers. No, she's nothing like Karen. She makes Karen look. She makes Mommy Dearest look like an angel.
there's no mother out there that speaks the way that she does about children, about people in general.
Who
To
lies
talk about
having a child? Like what?
to talk about
what is the point?
Who sits there and uses pictures of their nephews and says
to talk about your child, talk about unaliving your child, to talk about very inappropriate subjects when it comes to Astro's child, that it was absolutely disgusting, to condemn my child for being trans is absolutely revolting.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that this
You're
woman is
the trans kid, right, Karen?
Yeah, that she has pictures of. She's over here saying, I have pictures of your little trans kid. Really? That's sick and disgusting of you.
talked about my child's penis.
Yeah, it's not, no mother does that. I don't care if it's not your child or not. You don't talk like that about other people's children. No true human being with morals and ethics talks about a child that way, let alone a mother.
No, it's her nephew. We figured it out. We figured it out because we found her family, just like she did to all of us. But unlike her, we won't be calling them or reaching out to them.
Not at all.
No.
I have
flat out
absolutely no intention of doing so.
On it.
But we do have the intention of showing the truth about her court case, because she seems to lie about that a lot.
1000%.
That we will talk about.
I really don't even know where to begin with that.
Karen needs to look up what's called the Victims of Crime Act that is here in the United States, and realize that the victim, which your state, Karen, looks at Ella as the victim in this case, has the right to talk about what has happened to them. They have those rights as American citizens.
And along those lines, Karen will tell anybody who will listen that Ella is not allowed to speak on her because of this court case. Let me make one thing very clear. This court case was never Karen or Ella against Karen. This court case was the state of Texas against Karen, not Ella.
No, and nothing.
By using, she does it by using your social media for bad, Marquis. Like, even if she's not able to view it, she will find ways to do so and get pictures. From my understanding, the pictures that she has are a little bit older, but
of who?
E.
Who?
E.
Oh, I see. I
Yeah.
know. I missed the beginning of that conversation. Yeah,
I'm sorry, you guys. I did not realize that I was the echo, because I was like, who the fuck is like playing this stuff backwards? And I realized that it was me the whole time. So sorry about that.
You can hear it.
I had it playing on
Yeah,
a
I didn't hear
separate
it.
tab in the background, and I was like, "This is so
Fine.
annoying," and I realized it was me.
Thank you, Lisa.
$5 a rock.
No,
like that.
when I saw that she was telling people that I'm not allowed to go live, and if I do go live about her, that her probation magically disappears. I must have been born last night because that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Well, ladies, be
Why would
prepared
what
for
you
her to
did
make
to
video
me
on it.
illegally, which went through a court case, I wouldn't be allowed to speak about? Why would that even be a thing? Like, I know you got harassed and bullied and had all this horrible shit happen to you for 2 years. I know this person's on probation for it, but you're not allowed to talk about it publicly. Make that make sense. You stunad. You stunad. That's how dumb you are. You really think people are going to believe that?
It always cracks me up when you say that.
Stunad?
Stunad. It's like Mario all over again for me.
Mario.
Mario. It's Mario. No, it's Mario. I said Mario.
Make fun of you when I say Mario.
Get
Like
ready,
I was like
guys.
Ella, it's Mario. She's like, I know, that's what I said. I said Mario. Like, no.
She's about to have 20 videos on her channel in the next 20 minutes about all of
Oh,
us.
I'm in
Oh, well,
so much
probably,
trouble.
yes. We're all going to have videos.
Oh, there's
That's what I
gonna
was
be
saying.
so
So
many.
I really hope she understands that it would be very unwise. Well, not like massively unwise, but it would be pointless to send pizza to the house that you think I'm at. I would just say that. Because
Sending pizzas to people's houses, like I can't believe that's a thing anymore, or someone in their 60s would do it.
Don't you remember?
Like,
I was on the.
another business that didn't have
Remember,
to
I was
waste
on the
their-
phone with you. I was on the
Yeah.
phone with you, and like 3 pizza guys showed up all at once.
Uh-huh.
It was
That's
hilarious.
Yeah, I had
I
6
felt
coming.
so bad for them.
Yeah, remember the hotel
They
guys?
have to come here and not get a tip and drive away with a
Yeah,
pizza.
I felt
It's
bad for
disgusting.
them.
I know. She doesn't,
Yeah,
she
but you
doesn't
know
feel about
what?
that.
You know
I just
what?
felt
You know what
bad.
Karen used to do to Gia Lovely? May she rest in peace.
Mhm.
She caught right before Gia died.
Yes,
There was
Nancy.
a really,
Half the
really,
time
really
you have
bad snow and ice storm, and Gia lived in Pennsylvania. And it was Karen called a taxi cab to Gia's house. It took the taxi guy over an hour and 15 minutes to get there, just to find out that it was a Karen crank.
I
Oh
had
my
a man.
gosh.
Okay, so I had a man, a cab, because she can't send an Uber or a Lyft because you have to put a credit card in. So she can only send cabs or limos because you have to pay then when you get picked up. So this cab shows up. I was outside guard. I walked up to him. I said, I know why you're here. I have a stalker. I did not order a cab. My car's right here in the driveway. I'm not going anywhere. And he was so terrified because I live on the water. So I live in kind of a hilly area and it's a lot of like turns. It's a pain in the ass to get to my house. So, and it's a trip. So he was like, oh my God, could you please speak to my boss and tell him that because I'm going to lose my job. And this man was terrified. So I did speak to
That's
his
so
boss.
sad.
Not your employee's fault. Somebody who stalks me called me to fake call to come pick me up. I do not need a ride. Your employee did nothing. And he was like, okay, thank you. Like this poor man thought he was going to lose his job. So this jackass could send a cab to my house. You feel cool now? You really got me, you fucking moron.
Yeah, you're not doing anything.
Real fast.
You're not
Kinda
doing
piggyback
anything to
off
me
of what-
except making other people's lives miserable because you're such a miserable human being. You are so, you hate being you. You hate being in your skin. You hate every day waking up knowing you're you. And that's something you got to figure out. We can't do that for you. We've all tried to be nice to you. I was nice to you after you did
Oh shit,
foul
the New York
shit.
hands. Oh.
What?
I said, oh
doesn't
shit,
hurt
there goes those
anybody
New
but
York
those people.
hands. It's like, you always say most New Yorkers talk with their hands.
Oh, that's an Italian thing too. Yeah, we talk with our hands. But it's just I just can't I'm blown away. Does someone need a doctor to fix their brain?
I do want to say something. I want to piggyback off what Barb said because it's been bothering me a lot about the Gia Lovely stuff. Whether anybody doesn't believe or they do believe Gia passed away, it doesn't fucking matter. It's no one's business. Even if it's true that she's not, good for her, she got away. She was getting harassed to the point where her life was being threatened every day. Her parents were being called every day. This girl had to move out of her home and go live with someone who took advantage of her. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm just really getting tired of people constantly, bringing up Gia over and over. Let her rest in peace, please. Like, I'm sorry. It just makes me so mad what happened to Gia and the fact that this woman is still sitting here and she's still able to exist in this community. Are you fucking kidding me?
Is a serial stalker, Rickzilla, is, not was.
And Gia did pass away. I spoke with her mother.
I know.
Like,
her mother was not going to lie about her child dying. Believe me, she was very, very upset.
Yeah.
And by the way, the reason that Gia left her house was because she was running from Karen.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, Gia's parents completely blamed Karen for her death.
Yep.
As they should. As they should.
Cell phone,
As they should.
her
Right.
computer and her cell phone are still in the possession of the authorities. And when they discover everything that they need to discover about Karen, that'll be another interesting court case, won't it, Karen?
Oh, if her parents,
Of
I don't know if her
you'll
parents
already be
could do
in
anything
jail,
at this point.
but
I don't think that that's something her parents could do or even would have interest in doing. And I don't want to talk about Gia. She's not here anymore, but I just I didn't know that her last community post she tagged me in, and I didn't know she said that about me until just last week when I saw it. And it speaks volumes because it's just crazy to me. I have so much. I have a phone call between Karen and Gia that someone sent me, where she's talking about Jamie and what she's going to have done to Jamie. This was how long ago that was. And Gia was like, I don't want anybody to get hurt. Is anybody going to get hurt? Like, I don't want Jamie to get harmed in any way. And she was like, well, the person probably is. They're a criminal. Like, the same way she flippantly said it about me. Like, well, the person's a rapist, whatever. Same thing. It was just like, well, she's probably going to get hurt because that's what this person does. This was years ago. Disgusting. You're a disgust. Good luck to you. And please tell everyone you didn't watch this live too, because the last live I did on you watched. My God. She watched with.
Yeah, she watched it with me.
What?
she not only watched it, Ella, she memorized it.
I know. Yes, all YouTube involved. That's how crazy, Marquis. That's how crazy this is. It's all YouTube involved. Social media in general. She's on my Instagram. Tries to get into my Twitter. She tried getting into my brand new Facebook that I just made last week or 2 weeks ago because I had to get rid of my old one because of her.
I still say she's doing that to
I'm
me.
getting like password change options because she tried hacking my freaking Facebook.
Are you sure it wasn't her brother?
Get a life. There's nothing on there. You can see whoever you want. There's 3 people on there.
No, we're getting these over and over and over and over again.
Mm-hmm. It's so obvious. There is no one else in my life that would do that. Like that. That's how I know it's her because there's a certain way that she does things and nobody comes for me like that other than her or one of her little flying monkeys.
You know something, Ella? I did a live on Karen the other night,
Mm-hmm.
and I am astonished and a little bit disappointed that she didn't make a retaliation video on me.
It's coming.
She was definitely in there talking, though, Barb.
It's probably being recorded right now, Barb. She's probably
She was in there talking, though, Barb. She was definitely in there talking.
Do you think that it might have had something to do with the fact that I showed the receipt of her saying that she wanted to grab the bailiff's gun?
Probably.
Could that have had anything to do with it?
What are you talking about, Scorpion King? Nobody fucking said Ashley Ray. My name is Ashley.
But yeah, she was definitely in there talking. She was at least one of those people I saw in there.
No, Scorpion Queen is saying stop talking on Ashley Ray. Ashley Ray has nothing to do with Karen. So Ashley,
We aren't talking about Ashley Ray, and
Yeah,
Ashley
we're
Ray
not.
came in here and said hi already into the chat. So let Ashley speak for herself, please.
Who the fuck is Scorpion Queen?
insane. Insane. I don't know. I just want it to be over. I just want it to be over. I just want to live my life in peace and not have to worry about this stupid woman and her nonsense. And I don't want my friends to have to deal with it either. I don't want people that I'm not friends with to have to deal with it. I don't want anyone to ever have to deal with this woman because she's that vile.
Yeah, she's freaking horrible.
Mm-hmm. And she's done more damage to people than anyone I know in real life.
And it's crazy because like it seems like she cycles between her friends. Like right now she's cool with Jamie and Nancy, but we all know if she doesn't get her way, then they're gonna be the worst people on earth. And she'll try to be friends with Barb, or she'll try to be friends with me, or she'll try to be friends with that
Well,
one.
they actually are the worst people on the face of this earth. They actually are. But Nancy and Jamie and Beta they are not the kind of people that think that if everybody has left them, it's better to be with somebody than to be alone.
Mm-hmm.
They actually believe that it's better to be with somebody, even if it's Karen, than to be alone, which speaks volumes about the kind of people that they are. But
yeah, that's true.
The thing is that
we're not talking bad about it. I don't know if
person-
Scorpion Queen thinks we're talking bad about Ashtray. We're cool with Ashtray here. We have no issues with her. She's more than welcome here. So I don't know if you think we're saying bad things about her or something. Not at all.
Not one person has come in here to defend Karen. Not one person. Karen, where are all of these people that are behind you? Where are all of these followers and subscribers and all of your good friends?
As a matter of fact, if she turned on her live right now, how many people do you think would join her live?
She's messaging them all, begging them to come up here right now and stand up for her.
I don't want nothing to do with it, Karen. I want to stay out of it.
And they're all giving her excuses on why they can't come up here.
You don't want to get involved. We didn't do anything. But don't worry, we'll see them shit talking community posts.
No worries.
Exactly, Ashley.
But what did you say?
Hmm?
I missed what you said, Ash.
Oh, I said that, but don't worry because they will be talking shit on their little community post or the little comments videos.
That's just for cowards, and I don't have any respect for that.
Just
if you can't come up here and look at me in my face and tell me why I'm such a terrible person when you've never even had a conversation with me and what I did wrong and yada yada yada, then I have no respect for you. None.
Mm-hmm.
None. Grow up, be a big girl, pull your big girl panties on and have a conversation.
The crazy part about all this is I don't even know.
So they won't. They'll keep it going because they like it.
The crazy part about this is I don't even know Nancy, and
I don't either
know like that. And they had so much shit to say. But the second somebody says anything about them, they get mad. Then don't talk about other people. Shut the fuck up.
I know Nancy very well, and I'll tell you something. I'm going to be doing a live on her in a couple of days because I'm getting all of these receipts out of my fucking computer and onto these lives. But I will tell you one thing about Nancy.
Is back.
She is an absolute, she is the most jealous, most paranoid person that anybody has ever seen. And I will tell you that there are people that are going to join me on that live who also know Nancy very well. Nancy had no idea who Ella was, but was the freaking backbone behind the hate campaign that was going on over a year ago against Ella. Jesus Christ. Just ridiculous women. Is your husband aware
of her calling me a monkey, the N-word, all kinds of stuff. And I'm like, who the hell is this? And that was Karen who told me that, by the way, Nancy.
Karen who called my friend Mrs. Parker the N-word to her face on my live or live. She's disgusting. Wow. She's very, very racist.
Oh, very much so.
Very much so.
I wanted to say with the Karen situation, because I've been involved with the Karen situation for 2 years now, Ella.
Yep.
About 2 years.
Yep.
And I just want to let it be known that I wish that all of us were on the same page 2 years ago. Because if you guys did what the fuck I told you to do, she would be in prison by now. But that's neither here nor there. I love
Well,
you
she's
guys.
definitely on her way there now
She is. Here's
with
the
the way
thing.
she's
So
going.
take this as a case study, all of you. All of you take this as a case study. When you are dealing with someone online who is causing this type of problem, you all have to be on the same page. All of the victims have to be on the same page.
Agreed.
That's the only way you're going to end the situation. If you allow
Right.
that person to get you bickering amongst yourselves, then you're not going to get anywhere.
You're right.
So
And
I
she
really
definitely
hope,
has accomplished that too.
And
She
that's
has
what she
accomplished that.
wants.
That's because she's a
She wants
narcissist.
us to all fight because then it takes
Of
the heat
course.
off of her.
because then you're not talking
Of
about
course.
her. Exactly.
Of course.
Exactly.
So,
Of course.
yeah.
And she's good at it. That's the thing.
She is good at it. She is good at that.
She's very
No,
good at
it's
it.
not that she's good at it. It's that all of you guys really wanted something. You all wanted a friend. You were all looking for something in her, and she gave it to you.
Oh yeah,
She's,
everybody.
yeah, listen, the
Oh,
best
was
thing about
it?
a
I agree
fake
with that.
salesman, I know how to get each and every one of you to just love me to pieces.
I completely agree with that. She
Yeah.
befriended me when I left a community, and I
That's to
definitely
get you.
needed something at that moment. I would
And I'll
definitely
be
agree with that.
honest. I'll be honest because I do want to address the scammer shit. I've never scammed anyone, but I want to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. There have been times where Karen, like, I didn't want to deal with Karen, but then she'd be like, "I'll buy you an ounce of weed," and I'll be like, "Okay," and I shouldn't have did that. I'm not whatever, but I do want to address that. I should have never accepted anything because as good as that offer sounded at that time,
Exactly.
look where it brought me. If I would have never accepted anything, I would not be here right now.
And we all have to be on. Thank you for being honest with yourself, because that's really where it takes you to grow. You're going to be a better person. You didn't have to tell us, you know what I mean? But looking
Well,
yourself in the
I want to
mirror
go
and being
on
like, you know
record.
what? I fucked up. I did some shit I shouldn't have done, you know?
Oh, yeah, I'm
I
sure.
want to go on record as far as why I was talking to Karen. It had nothing to do with me wanting to be friends with Karen. It had everything to do with me passing everything that Karen told me along to Ella.
You were
And if
doing
that makes
recon.
me a snake, then
She
I'm a
wanted
snake.
you to do though. That was her whole
No, you were
point in
doing recon.
being in association with that you're in association with me. So
You were
You
the
were honest with
recon
her though.
expert.
That's what's sad that Karen doesn't see that. You were completely honest with her about it from the get go.
1,000%.
You're like,
I will say that.
1,000%.
that was my friend. That's it.
And honestly, I think that at this point that the only way that Ella, Karen would go away is if people would stop entertaining her because she likes the attention. Even though she acts like, oh, I don't want a life being done about me. She likes this. She literally is enjoying this right now because we're
this is
talking
the
about
most
her.
attention she gets.
She's a true fucking narcissist.
She really is a true
Like,
narcissist.
That's why you guys should really just cover G-Man. He's the best person on the internet.
But I kind of like him now. I don't know a lot about him. Though. I just know what he went through.
Let me
with
tell you
him.
something. Okay, can I tell you something about G-Man? Let me tell you something about my man G-Man. Okay.
Please do.
Okay, G-Man came on the scene way back in the day before YouTube was a thing. He was on his soapbox talking shit with all the best of them. Okay. And then he gets on G Plus Live, becomes a star. I mean, taking ass and naming names. He loves taking ass. He's never gay though, but he'll take an ass. Now,
So
preaches,
it kicked me.
You know, he preaches all day long. He wants only the good things for you. He knows everything there is to know about evolution. He does experiments where he puts rocks in water to prove that you can't grow anything. Boom, science. Also, he stole $3,000.
Boom, science.
Loving it.
That's a
Boom. He stole $3,000. Okay, never got arrested because he's a genius. All right.
Is it? Did he really?
Hence the name.
Yeah, he stole $3,000. He got a safe.
Oh, that's
He
right.
keep
I remember. Now I know what you're talking
okay.
about. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what had
Hence the
happened?
name.
$3,000. Yep.
Yeah.
Hence the
What
name
had
G-Man.
happened was he was walking
His
down the
name's
street,
Gary.
he's just walking down the street, doing his Negro business.
Hey, sassy
And
cat.
he found a safe, and he was like, "Oh, there's a safe. Let me get the safe." So he goes to his brother's house, and his brother's like, "I can't help you." And he goes to his sister's house. She can't help him. And he goes to his daddy's house, and his daddy's like, "Fuck you." So then he goes out by the river, and he breaks the safe open. Bam, $3,000. He gets the money, puts it in his pocket. You know what he buys?
What?
A T-shirt with his name on it, because he
Oh
knows
my
who
God.
he is. Then he
Oh
does a bunch of
no.
shows.
Wow.
Yeah, he does a bunch of shows on YouTube and everything, gets a big fan basis, becomes best friends with Shani and Red, moves into their house, gets kicked out of their house. But in 2023, guess who owns that house?
He does.
G-Man
Doesn't
owned
he?
that
He
house.
made it look
I was about
nice.
to say,
G-Man owned the house. G-Man's the only winner. G-Man won. G-Man got a house from a racist white woman.
Oh, very racist.
I mean, if you're gonna do it, that's the person to scam it from.
Oh, you're not being ignored, by the way, dragonflies. I think somebody was
Oh no,
Or
no.
just biz.
And get that house from them. Why did they give it to him?
Because
No, my
G-Man
love.
got the house from Rev because Rev was trying to con the tax man and didn't want to pay taxes on the house. So he said he was going to sell the house to G-Man for $1, and G-Man was going to sell it back to him. But G-Man said, "Why?" and kept
What
the
else?
house.
And
That's
Rev
hilarious.
lost the house. Didn't they sell it to him for $1 for the title
For
or
$1.
something?
Yep, for
That
$1.
is hilarious. Who is
Yep.
stupid enough? Well, I was about to say who is stupid enough to do it, but obviously they are. That's ridiculous.
Shani and
Sell the
Rev are
house
definitely
for
not the
$1.
smartest.
So you
I have
can't
such
nobody
a
talk about
good
G-Man
Shani
no more.
video for tomorrow.
That's all I'm saying. You don't get to talk no shit about G-Man. G-Man is the shit. He
I'm
won the
very
internet.
new. I'm very new to all the Shanny stuff, all the Shanny and Rev stuff. I've been watching the videos Ella puts up, and it's amazing to me, these people.
There's so much. There's so much. It's endless. It's endless. These people are
The
just
new
never
stuff is
ending.
okay. Yeah, the new stuff is okay. I'm waiting for
Something
her
good
to
to
eat his
happen.
arm or
I'm
something.
waiting for the
Well,
uncle
yeah,
to kick him out.
the uncle's not gonna do it. The uncle's
You don't
about to
think
die.
so?
Nah, the uncle's gonna die and give him the house.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Is he old, the uncle?
Uncle's like 80 something.
Oh.
Uncle's old as shit. Uncle also knows that Rev and Shani ain't shit.
But if he leaves them that house, they will never be able to pay the taxes on that house.
Oh, of course
But he'll
not.
be
Or the
dead, so
Oh,
who
he
cares?
sold the house? Lisa
The
Hobbs
old
said
man,
G-Man sold the house a few months ago.
yeah, G-Man sold the
Same,
house.
Rickzilla,
G-Man
Oh,
same.
did
made
they say
money.
he would split the funds
Baby
with?
mama.
Oh,
G-Man said he's splitting the house money with his baby mama.
I thought
So
he
what
was
it sounds
splitting it
like,
with
what he's
them.
talking about is doing. Nah, it sounds like G-Man's trying to get that child support taken care of, which is a good move. G-Man's smart as fuck. Nigga sold
Yeah,
the
that
house
is.
and
But
did
I
it.
remember
G-Man is
him
smart.
making a video saying something like, "If you," it was basically like, "If you guys are honest, see, I'll split this house with you or whatever." I'm like, no, don't that. Let them live in their
Nah,
own
he's not.
misery.
He ain't
Good.
splitting
Oh
nothing
my
with her.
gosh, that's hilarious. But Shanny's too big to be carried by the police. They'll have to use a crane to haul her out.
Oh no, they used
I
an
believe.
ambulance. We watched the
Yeah.
video. They couldn't fit her in the police car. They
No,
legit had
no,
to.
they can't
No
put her in
way.
a police car. Yeah, she has to be in an ambulance.
There's a
Oh my
video.
god.
But I think
I gotta see that
G-Man's been
one.
talking
Mhm.
to Dreadnought, and that's why he got super smart.
Because of drag?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
I think
That
Dreadnought
is
told him, he's like, look, if you sell this house, you can get rid of your child support plus have some money in your pocket. Like, I think
true.
he's finally listening.
And that
G-Man
house looked
and
nice. And
Dreadnought.
he did a good job. Whatever
Oh,
he
the house
did
is
to
okay.
it, it looked very nice. Like just
No,
like
those
the
are just
whole
the pictures
playground
that were
looked like
taken.
it was bad.
It was bad. It was like G-Man did it.
Well, he did. I remember the light picture, and I was like, "Oh no, no."
Yeah, just to be honest, it looked like G-Man did it. It wasn't great. It was
Well,
done.
he sold it, and it's done. He's done with it now.
That's gonna need some real work, you know.
That's crazy. Imagine getting a house for $1 and just being able to sell it, get the money from it.
Well, those
His
people
Dumb
were
and
just
Dumber gave it to you.
they were just
That's so
idiotic
cool.
from the get-go, from my understanding, to get the amount of money they did and put themselves into the position that they ended up in. It's just outrageous to me.
Dragonfly said double handcuff shot.
More like triple. More like triple.
She needed a triple. That's how bad it was. It was
Yeah, I was
bad.
about to say it's got to be at least triple.
A
It was
triple
bad.
cheeseburger?
Triple cuffs.
I know.
Triple cheeseburger sounds good.
There's no way it wasn't. I'm sorry, but there's just no way it wasn't.
It was bad. It was bad when the ambulance had to take her to, and she's like, "Am I going to a mental hospital?" They're like, "No, you're going to jail."
Yeah, you have to go to jail.
You're not going to a mental
my
hospital
God.
where you're going to get a nice comfy bed and some meds. No, you're going to jail
I
for,
don't like
for
that.
domestic violence. Congratulations.
But no, I will say that I agree with, like back to what Miss Parker was saying. I do agree with you. If everyone would have been on same page way back when, yeah, she probably would already be put away. I completely agree with that. And I'm happy with what's happened so far at this point. With if we can, since we can't go back and change things, I am happy with what has happened so far.
You
I
guys
think
are all moving in the right direction,
Ella was. I
and
think
that's a really good part.
well, and you probably know this just as much as I do. Ella was just at a point, at least like at the beginning of this year, end of last year, was just at a point of like, I just give up. I don't know what else to do. Police are taking too long. What do we do? And then when we got word that the officer had actually already subpoenaed everything, it was just like, wait, what? It's done? You have? Like, he's like, yeah, but these places can take a few months
Yeah.
at times to come back to us, and
Exactly.
that makes things more difficult. So I guess he put in what the paperwork said, December 6th, right, Ella? That he put in the subpoena.
Early December. Yep.
Yeah. And we didn't hear back anything until like April. It was something like that. It was just nuts. But I mean, it's amazing that she found someone that would listen, because getting somebody to listen over states is not
It was
easy.
really hard. Well, that was
That's
the
not easy
hardest
at all.
part, is
Yeah.
finding someone who understood that this isn't just
Yeah.
happening in one state. And that's, again, the reason why you guys always have to work together in these situations. There's
Agreed.
never a time when you're not this is like a RICO case. You're talking about one person, possibly two, who
Yeah.
are harassing 10, 15 people. All the
Yeah.
people who are being harassed have to be on the same page for us to catch the one person. And you gotta
Agreed.
be. And it sucks because the person in the middle fucking with all y'all will make sure that all of you hate each other.
Yeah. That's definitely been something we've all seen and experienced, and it's definitely been an interesting ride.
What's
But
good about it is you guys have an example to show other people. Now you know the blueprint, you've seen the blueprint, you know how this goes. You can actually show other people, like,
exactly.
look, this is what they're doing. These are the
That's what they're
tactics that are
doing.
being used. We need to stay away from this. You
And this is
guys
what you
are
need
all
to
now
do if it
aware.
gets too far. Yeah.
Exactly. You know how to report it. You know how to deal with it.
Yeah,
And I think
would say that
it's
was
a
definitely
learning
the hardest.
process.
That was definitely the hardest part of us just going, where do we go? Who do we go to this? Because
Who do you
gosh,
talk to?
I remember Ella was sent in circles. That's what I remember. I remember getting phone calls from Ella, just like, I don't know where to go anymore. They told me to call this person, and this person said, yes, you're doing the right thing. And then they'd send her on another wild goose chase.
Oh, it was insane.
And it was
I had to
hard,
call
it
this
was hard
number,
to
to
get
call
those
this
off.
number, to call it, email this person, do this, send it. It was just Mrs. Parker knows, Barb
Well, yeah, I'm
knows,
sure that
Ash knows that it's
so many of us, I'm sure, got the calls from Ella with just, you know, being so upset, not knowing what to do anymore.
because
And
it
it's
was
hard
just
to,
nonstop.
it's hard to be the friend there to say, I want to help you, but I don't know where to go either. So I'll try and look for you and I'll help and I'll do what I can. But it is difficult.
Yeah, it was. It was a nightmare.
Officer,
But
that officer was amazing. He was
yeah,
amazing.
he was great. He was a
Him and
great.
his partner.
He did an
Well,
amazing job. He didnn't give
you
up.
guys got it
He did
done.
not give up. He got
No, he
everything
didn't.
on everything.
Yeah. He didn't, even in the paperwork, it says that there's additional, he says, etc. in there. So what he puts in the paperwork isn't all of it.
I don't know.
That was just enough to send to the DA's office. And it's just amazing what you find when they start digging, you know.
Yeah. Yeah,
You know.
it was. I mean, nothing
And
that we
when
didn't
you're-
know that was going to be there, but it was just proving it. Because it's really sad that people do believe that the nonsense that comes out of her mouth,
Yes,
because they don't know
exactly.
any better. But who knows? You don't know any better until you get to know a person, then realize, okay, this person's not playing with a full deck, and then you're at that point you're already in. It's too late. Once you've made friends, you're in, because if you try to get away from her is when she's going to now make a million videos on you, contact your boss, contact your family. So
And you know who?
it's
You
literally
know,
being
and
bullied
Ella
into
and I
a
were
friendship.
talking
You are
about this.
literally bullied into being cool with someone not stand. That's the equivalent of it.
That's
It's literally like,
That's
either
true.
you be nice to me and be my friend, or I'm just going to make your life miserable as I can. And that's insane.
And that's
And
where
you know
Ella
who
is.
that
So
is,
all
Ella?
these people that say that,
You
that's
you
where
and
Ella
I
is.
you and I have talked about this, Ella. You know who you're talking about when you say, you know, you either be cool with me, being Karen, you either be cool with me, I'm going to make videos on you. Well, that is Jamie, Nancy, and Beta. They are terrified of her. They are terrified.
Who cares
And
about her videos?
the one
There's not one video that she's made of me that I was like, ooh, she got me on that one.
Well,
care.
see here, but
Say whatever
you and
you
I were
want.
talking about this a couple of days ago, is when you call Karen out, she immediately becomes panicked, frenzied, and that's when she becomes careless and sloppy. And that's when she gives you all of
She
the
gives
goods.
herself away. Hey, NorCal.
Mhm.
Yeah, I will not forget when Ella and I weren't massively talking yet. I mean, we were friendly, we were acquaintances, but I remember Karen coming to me and saying that I needed to go tell Ella to stop. And I said I didn't want to get involved. Ella told me, just tell her you don't want to deal with it. And so that's what I said. And I didn't know that Ella had a plan, but she was like, well, if you don't go tell her this, I'm calling her job and I'm showing them this, this, and this. I'm telling them this, this, and this. I freaked out. I almost had a panic attack until I finally got a hold of Ella. And Ella's like, it's okay. It's okay.
She said that to me a million times. Yeah.
And I'm like, why? How can you threaten me to make somebody else stop? And that if I don't make them stop, you're going to ruin their job and their life. You're threatening that to me. I can't make somebody stop something. And this is me being like brand new to the situation of what was going on, like deeply, you know, and I didn't know what to do until I spoke to Ella, and she's like, I understand. I've been there. This is not new to me, Jess, and it just breathe for me. It's okay. She's like, no, I've got this under. She was like, I've got this under control. Just go back and tell her that you have told me. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
It was.
She's a very predictable person at this point.
Which is why I can say that Ella's even more of a saint in my mind, because it was all happening to her, and yet she's calming me down throughout it.
It was at that point, it was like,
it's unbelievable to me. I'm over here hyperventilating because I'm like, if I don't do something, she's going to ruin somebody else's life because of me. And she's just like,
well, she
"Guys,
says,
okay."
I love to ruin people. I love ruining people.
Yeah.
That's something she outright says.
And I had not ever been introduced to something like that, to be honest. So,
Yeah, it's
No,
pretty
neither have
scary.
I.
and at the time, Ella and I just weren't as close, not nearly as close as we are now. So I just had no clue.
Are you sleepy, my love? She's
What?
sleeping. I think Mrs. Parker's
Did she
sleeping.
fall asleep?
I think so.
Sure, she's exhausted.
I'm sure she is.
I'm so proud of her, though. She looks good.
I saw her
She looks
eating,
so
so that's good.
There's a little stuffed animal next to her.
She's
good. She looks so good, too. I'm so happy for her.
I feel great.
I'm gonna let her
sitting
go
here
so
watching
people
her.
aren't watching her sleep.
Yeah,
Mrs.
Astro.
Parker.
That's the new dog. That picture.
Angel. Wait, the picture I have now?
No, the picture I have up in my thing on StreamYard. That's the new dog.
Be. Oh, that's a very cute dog. Love the long ears.
That's,
Is he a hound
that's
dog,
the
right?
hound. Yeah,
Dude,
that's
that
our
bitch
hound.
howls up. Hounds howl a lot.
He's a broken hound. He doesn't know how to howl.
Woo. Very, very, very verbal dogs.
He whines. He whines. He doesn't.
Oh, God, look at those ears.
I love
Little face.
Ella's dog Silas cracks me up because if we're on the phone and Silas starts talking, then Shadow will start talking and they'll start going back and forth. It's kind of funny. That's all they'll do. Cracks me up. We're like, shut up!
So it never ends.
Hey, Ella,
Yes.
I'm actually going to be dropping out because I need to make a couple of phone calls. But I did.
Yeah, I'm gonna be ending
before I leave.
because I have to
I
take care
did
of my
want to give.
children.
Yeah, but before I leave, I did want to just say something to Karen. Karen had said something in the voicemail that you guys that you played tonight. She said that she looks better than me. And Karen, I just want to let you know that you don't.
Sorry, I'm gonna be myself. I have an ugly laugh.
And if you had to say it out loud to her, you know you don't.
Who even
Yeah.
says something like that? Like I would never say that to someone. By the way, I look
That's my
better than
point.
you.
That's my point, Ella. She had to say it because she knows it's not true.
Then show us, Karen. Show us those abs. Show us
No,
that body.
What's that eight pack and your great legs?
You hot woman, you.
I won a best legs contest in college, Karen.
Ooh.
I know
I
it's
challenge you. I challenge you.
Well, that
Oh,
was
and
college
Karen?
dog. She's
Oh,
talking
I
about
ju-
it now.
Oh shit. I've got to say this one thing. And then I really do need to go. So I was telling Ella that because I had some information to give to Karen, telling her that, she was indeed on probation for a year and not 6 months and all that stuff. And some of the information that I gave Karen's weight.
They're not ugly or old, Oceans.
Which was how much? How much was the weight on that paperwork, Ella?
Which
Do you
one
remember?
changed? It was her old one was 245. Then it
She
went
That
up-
was it.
told them 130. She told them
You
130.
told them 130.
She told them 130. At first, she told them 150, and then it was 130 all of a sudden. It was like, honey, come on.
So funny.
It was the 245. It was the 245 weight. And what I was giving her the information was very serious. I can't remember what it was, but it was extremely serious. But the only thing that Karen could concentrate on was, that's not my weight now. That's not my weight.
That's true.
Karen, you
Care. I mean, like honestly, who cares it's Chris?
Well, yeah, that's not the part you should be focusing on, Karen. The part you should be focusing on is that's written on your warrant.
It's written on
the fact that you have a bond.
She's got a good look.
I'll say this,
Nobody
Karen. You
cares
look
about the
just
weight.
like your brother. Spitting fucking image.
Oh, they're definitely
my
they
God.
look very
Yeah.
alike.
The cucumber head thing. Yeah, you guys have that cucumber head going on.
I still want to see this
Very
proof of.
similar. Cucumber
I still
head.
want to see this proof of the sympathy that she wants for deaths, and no, I won't go into it. I'll leave it alone.
It's just not worth it.
Yeah, I'll leave it alone.
And I just want, my whole point is that I just wanted to answer any questions for anybody who was confused, and I will continue to because I'm sure
We should post up because I know you're coming in on like a 2 hours and 40 or something like that. If you want to show the drive folder that I gave you, so you can show the paperwork that I know you said you wanted to show that.
Yeah, I don't think I can do that tonight, babe.
Okay. Well, just know that that's all numbered out for you.
No, I know. But I think that this was what I wanted it to be.
What you needed?
Yeah. I mean,
Good.
I'll happily show if people are interested in the court paperwork, I'll happily show it because I'm not going to like run around and lie and say she didn't get probation, she didn't get this, it's going to be canceled. The lies she tells people, it's all bullshit.
Let me do this.
She got in trouble. Own your punishment and move on. But any lies she tells, trust and believe. I will come right back on this live and I will prove it wrong.
Let me do this for you.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
People
Dragonfly. It's a type of crochet. Like, doesn't people her age like watch stories like soap opera?
So people can go.
But also, I do want to say too that if anybody gets attacked by Karen, or if anybody is in any way, shape, or form concerned about her, please come to us. We're not afraid of her. We'll take care of it.
Yep.
I'll speak for myself.
We 100% have your back. Even if you were once cool with her and she turned on you and you said bad shit about me, I don't care. I forgive you. Let me help you. Because trust me, this woman will do anything she can to hurt you. If she wants to.
We've all said
I
bad
just put that in the chat. Go ahead and pin it.
Women, this is what women do. We've all done it.
Go ahead and pin what I put in there.
Huh?
Go ahead and pin what I put in the chat. That is the website. Anybody can go to it. You can go to that website, and up at the top, it allows you to create an account. It's a free account. Most courts do this, especially county websites, like force you to create an account. You just create an account, and I'm like, we're not going to sit here and say her name. I'm not going to do that, but
no.
Ella has posted a screenshot of the paperwork before, and on that paperwork shows different ways that you can look it up by case number and things like that. You just type in the case number under criminal courts. It will pull everything up that we've seen. It's all public. So look it up yourselves. Don't believe us. If you're on the fence about believing, don't listen to us. Go look it up. I'm not even kidding you. It's all there.
It's crazy.
And
this is my point. And I just want to say, Karen, you lose. And I'm the last person you will ever do this to. Trust me.
We're making sure of it.
What I have to say is Karen, Bo Baron, Banana Nana, Bo Baron.
We're making sure of it.
I just hope it was all worth it. I really do. I hope losing any decency, any decent reputation you had, any kindness anyone thought you had, it's out the window, and everyone's going to know the truth about you. And trust me, I'm not going to stop until everybody does. So you can keep talking about me all you want and make your little side jabs and go into chats and bring up me and Barb's name, and it's not even about us, blah, 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 blah. It's old, it's childish. I'm not going to put up with it, and neither is anyone else. So if anybody has a problem,
Karen,
you know where to come.
Drop the soap, Rickzilla.
Ella?
What?
Purpose. They're like, don't drop the soap. She'll be like, hey, buddy, I hope no one touches me back here. And they're like, no.
Ella?
No, thank you.
He wants to say something.
Okay.
Go right ahead. You can say it. I don't mind.
I just want to say, fuck you, Ella. I am a boy. Oh, no, Karen.
I love you, Ella.
I love you, Ella. Fuck you, Karen. My bad.
I love you too.
17 minutes. Why? Why fuck her, though?
I'm trans and I'm proud. I don't care what you say.
As you should be. As you should be.
Yeah.
He wanted to say it, but he was nervous. So.
We've got your back, kiddo. We won't let anybody say anything bad about you.
You know
Ella.
Elliot loves you. You know Elliot loves you.
I love him too. Fuck you, Ella.
Fuck you, Ella.
Let's Aunt
we
Ella to you.
loved the energy in it though. We could tell there was that energy there.
Oh yeah.
He was
I mean,
trying to get it out fast.
I
He
know.
was trying to get it out fast, huh? Weren't you? That he's like, oh my god.
It's
sad. I love
intimidating.
you. I love you, Ella.
I love you too, E.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much for having this live. I really appreciate it, honey.
Thank you, Barb.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you for coming to it, Barb. I am so glad you're here. Mrs. Parker's
Well,
still here.
Thanks a bunch, Barb. I really appreciate it because it like really sucked that so many people believed Karen. I'm like, damn, I didn't do any of that. Like,
you know, it's really, it really is too bad. I mean, but I think that when Karen goes after somebody, there's something about that person that intimidates her, that worries her. She really wants to get people against them. And I do think that it will be very interesting to see what videos she makes. I do just want to point out to everybody just one last time. Yes, I do look better than Karen. And two, where are Karen's supporters?
yeah,
Not one of them came in here. Not one.
Silently.
Not one.
Crickets.
So, guys, I will see you all
I hear
later. Have a
crickets.
great night.
You too.
Bye, guys.
I love you. I'll talk to you soon.
Have a good
Love
night.
you.
Love you too.
Bye, Barb.
Bye, Barb.
Leave.
I feel like this has been like, hello, will we be saving this live? Yes, I will save it. I didn't get to watch all of it. I'm hoping. Yeah, I will save it, Gemma.
Oh.
Yes.
And for the record, that child is going on 18, so it's not like I have some 10-year-old sitting here knowing all this stuff.
No, yeah, no. He's a
Just
big
for the
boy.
record, since it gets talked about with, women on YouTube with their kids.
Who cares what people have to say? People think they have.
I find it
I know
funny.
you are married. They've never stepped foot in your home. It amazes me.
This is a child that has had to deal with the Karen stuff too. So
Yeah.
like
Which
when
is
you
sad.
have your entire house does. It's sad, but it's true.
It's sad. But I have a fabulous shiny video. I'm so excited to post it tomorrow. And I have another live
getting
with
addicted to those.
Omni that we're gonna go over the arrest video, which is so much fun. Oh my god. Laughing at Shani is such a good relief. Like these kinds of lives stay out because there's so much to talk about and so many people who don't understand what's going on, and you can't really explain it all in 3 hours or 4 hours or
no, it's a lot.
I have a feeling that this isn't going to be the first time or the last time we go live about this.
It wouldn't surprise me.
She's definitely not going to stop, and that's crazy, Karen. Because if you would just
Well,
respect
she's in jail.
our boundaries, we would not be here today. If you would just leave us alone, respect our rights to say we
We
don't.
were just saying that the other day. Yeah, that's what's so ironic. Because if she had just stopped when all the people, so many people had told her to stop. People that she wasn't even fighting with have told her to stop. People she's fighting with that she wasn't fighting with at the time had told her to stop, and yet she couldn't. But she'll stop. Either she'll end up having to stop on her own, or she'll stop because she's in jail. Because that's what happens with probation if you do not do what they say.
Right.
Probation doesn't end because your victim spoke about it. It doesn't work that way. It ends either because you did what you were supposed to, or it ends because they ended it early on you and put you in jail. That's the way it is.
Yep. And that's probably what's happening because there's no way she's getting through a year. Not 6 months, not 2 months, not 3 months, a year, 2 months. She will not get through 12 months of not doing the right thing. So I'm not even.
She already fucked up.
Yeah.
Tomorrow morning should be interesting, though.
It should. It should.
We'll see what there is about us. If she's smart, there'd be nothing, but there will be.
Yeah, that's right, Karen. While everybody is sleeping at night doing normal shit, you're gonna be up tweaking at 2:00 in the morning talking about us for 3 people to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, this will be good for me. I haven't seen a live video about me in a while. Come on, this will be fun.
You definitely came in hot like a fireball in this chat.
It's been a while. I don't think she expected. I don't think she expected that it was going to be me on here, but
She's definitely cracking her right now.
I don't think she expected the three of us on here together at all.
what can I say? What can I say about them that I haven't already, or should I just repeat everything?
How can I break them up? What
She's
can I
gonna
do to get all three of them to
She
fight?
talked shit about you. She said this about you. You said you're never going back. Watch.
Well, this is what happens. People that have had problems with each other in the past come together when it's a common goal. There you go.
Yeah,
you brought everybody together, Karen.
Yes, you are actually an angel. God bless you. Thank you for my friends. Thank you for my friends. So someone did a live about me, my friends would be up there defending me, but yet
Dude, you should play that song. What is it called? What is that song called? Friends? I know it's the name of the song, but I forgot who
What about your friends?
Not
I can't play
one.
any song. I will be copyright struck.
What is that song? I'm gonna look.
I know what you're talking about. What about your friends?
Woodini, Friends by Woodini.
I can't play that, babe. It's copyright.
Oh yeah, that's right. Don't do that. That's illegal. Get Ella breaking the law.
Not again. You know me.
You're eating mushrooms. You're copywriting videos. What's next?
Oh God, who knows? I can't even remember all the horrific things I've done. I've made people commit suicide. I've done horrific things.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
I guess the devil horns coming out of your head right now.
Yep. I'm trying to hide them. They hold my halo up, so
is Karen a new lol?
It's wrapped in barbed wire.
Karen has been.
She's just going to repeat everything she has said up until this point because she can't remember what she has and hasn't said due to all the
Let
coke.
me guess. Everybody hates you. Nobody likes you. You have no job. Get a life.
Your family doesn't
You
like
have
you.
no one.
You're all scammers.
Yeah, you're a scam artist. Everybody can't stand you. Everybody talks shit about. It's like, oh, you're on repeat
You got
again.
mental problems.
And now there's doxing too, I guess.
You got mental
Oh,
problems.
Now I'm a doxer. Now I'm a doxer.
Doxer.
Yeah, that's what I've been told tonight. That I doxed somebody.
That was earlier.
I guess they were told by Karen.
That person was doxed, but I don't know who that person was, and I was just not.
I think I know who it was just based on how they were talking, but if it's who I think it was, I didn't have their full docs anyway, so it wouldn't make sense.
You know what? I do want to say something. You know what else she did? Because I didn't get to talk about this. So she's already talked about, and I want to clear something up because it's really embarrassing. The guy that she showed in the photo, my son's father.
You don't need to explain that, girl. You don't.
I don't want to talk about it.
Then don't.
That was fucked up. That was really low. That was really fucked up.
Oh, really fucked up. More fucked up than people would even understand. But she has no low. There's no bottom for her, Ashley. You don't need to talk about that shit. Don't even give her the fucking. Don't even let her know it fucking irritates you because that's what she likes to do. Hurt people. Because she's hurt people. So.
But I will say this. What is that thing called? An eye for an eye? That's all I got to say.
Yep. Karma's a bitch and it doesn't forget a face.
Nope. An eye for an eye, Karen. You want to message my son's dad? Okay.
Oh, I wonder.
Just know I have.
You should go on Facebook tomorrow.
Yeah. Pat,
I think you should. I think all three of us should.
Yeah. You shouldn't have did that, Karen. How many people in my family you've contacted?
An eye for an eye.
I'm pretty sure. Go make sure you block his Facebook, James. We found him, Karen. He's not a hacker. Co-university? Is that how you learned your
Oh,
Spanish in
good.
Mexico? Say,
Olivia,
I'm done.
there's so much. There's so much. There's definitely
There's a
we're
lot.
definitely gonna do a part 2 because
Ooh, I'll bet you're sweating right now, Karen. Oh, fuck.
yep.
Shit.
Okay.
Zip. I'm not going to
It's
say nothing
okay.
else.
The smartest thing she could do is just let it go and just
Mhm.
alone, but that's not gonna happen.
Exactly.
So
It's not. So the ball is in
it
your court,
is.
Karen. It's always been in your court, actually.
Yeah, it really has.
Rick, when is your live? Is that tomorrow? You said tomorrow at 7, right? Is that when we're supposed to go, Ella?
Barb said that,
Rick's
yeah.
live tomorrow?
Or Rick.
Yeah,
On
tomorrow
Rick.
at 7. Rick was telling us that earlier. I just couldn't remember the time.
Yes, is
He
that
said it
right,
was like
Rick?
7 his time. It was like 7 o'clock his time or something, I thought.
Okay.
I thought that's what he said. I'll verify it with him. Yeah, yes, guys, 7 p.m. tomorrow. Okay, cool. Yeah,
I will let
I'll
you
be there.
guys, and I have to go to take care of
Yeah, same
my
here.
family.
I gotta
I'm
go finish
exhausted.
dinner.
All right. I love you guys.
Oh,
Thank you guys all
really,
for coming.
really quick. Darren, she's always been a low cow. She's not new. She's just maybe new knowledge to some. Anyways,
She's a horror
so
cow. She's a horror cow.
she's a horror cow.
Horror cow. That's
All
what
right.
she is. Okay, we will be there.
Everybody
Rick.
have a great evening. Oh yeah,
You
we'll be there.
yes. And if you guys have any
Well,
questions, please do not hesitate to ask us because we will definitely help you. And thank
absolutely.
you guys for coming.
Absolutely.
I love
Happy
you
to help.
all.
I love you too, girl.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go.
Shoot me a
I'm
message.
exhausted. I feel like I'm like gonna fall down.
Oh, yeah, shoot me a message when you're off.
Oh, I will. I definitely will. You all have a great evening, and I will see you all tomorrow. I will, Lisa. Thank you, honey. All right. Good night, guys. You okay? My son is losing his mind. Good night, guys. Love you guys.